He didn't even have to bring any to share.
Hello, everybody. My name is Chapo. This is Star Wars Jupe Style. So, we're trying our first go at Star Wars using the D&D 5th edition. And I have a cast of characters here as usual. And I'll let them introduce themselves and their character. I'll start from my left to right. First one up is going to be Alex Blanco.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Alex Blanco, also known as Alex Number 2. I am playing Dorjada Odahar, also known as Pickett. He is an Arcanian offshoot, so he was just the product of just a bunch of breeding to be like a perfect race, but he ended up getting bred without a hand. And so they just shipped him off to Tatooine. He learned he was very good with tools and just mechanics, and he built himself a new hand. He got into pod racing. I don't know if I should be telling a little backstory.
It's all right.
All right. He's a pod racer, and he has a little companion, a little astromech. His name is Bonaparte. It's quite interesting. Yeah. He's an engineer. Sorry. You know, the most important part.
All right. Next one up is Del.
Hi, I'm Del, and I will be playing Niliak Nibin, also known as Carwin.
Had a seizure for a second. I'm like, what?
Hold on. Could you go back and say that name slower?
Niliak Nibin. It's a long name. If you've seen any Chiss names, they're all a crazy amount of things. If you're looking at their naming conventions, they have like a first name, a little tiny middle name, and sort of a last name, and it's all mushed together.
I like what I'm hearing already.
Sounds great. All right.
And yeah, so she's a tactician. And dual wields some blaster pistols, and yeah, that's sort of her. She's purple, and she has
Really
bright red eyes and some scars across her face, and yeah, she's kind of best described as kind of a bit of a cold bitch.
Awesome.
Everyone needs one.
Yep.
Everyone needs
Every group needs one.
All right. Next one we'll go with Matt. All right, Matt, if you're here.
What? Amen.
All right, Matt is Jawa. He introduced himself. That's awesome. All right, then we'll go with the other Alex.
Was that it?
I guess so.
Was that it?
That works for me.
Oh, I am Matt. I am playing a Java engineer.
Short, sweet.
All right, Alex.
All right. I'm playing the Heavy Assault Trooper, Model 1753. He's a security droid. And his class, which is Trooper, is also his background. So he's a Trooper through and through, designed simply to shoot the fuck out of people. And he's got simple designations. He doesn't keep too much memory on where he's been before because it was unimportant. But ever since he gained his sentience and he was kind of just sent out into the wilderness on his own, he's been keeping more of his memory banks and his previous activities and slowly developing a personality of his own. And that's all I really got to say about him. He's a pretty simple creature. If you can shoot it and it bleeds, it can be killed.
All right. And then we have Will.
Hello, my name is Will. I will be playing Romulus. I wish a motherfucker would. Adama. And if you catch all of those references in our Star Wars game, good for you. I will be playing an Arcadian or Arcanian, however it's pronounced, hybrid, half-breed, whatever you want to call it. He is a gray Jedi. He had some training from the light side order, but didn't agree with all of the Jedi code, so he walked away from it fairly recently. And that's all I got to say about that.
All right. That's enough for me. So, you five, along with another group of 5 on the other side of the ship, the Gore, which is owned by Cal Scarata. He's a Mandalorian merc captain. He works for a company that is paying him to find an HVT, a high value target, on Corellia. Certain part of Corellia is having a small civil war. It's basically between 2 large corporations, and they have occupied one city. The local government has stepped out because the 2 corporations own large portions of the government, and the starship trade, as far as building starships, fighters, freighters, and whatnot, which is a large export from the world of Corellia. So with that, Cal has been contracted to find a certain individual, and you are his troops, or you're one of his teams. So right now, you all are flying in the Gore, which shows you is a small freighter. I showed you guys all a picture of it earlier. And check this out real quick. People beeping at me. Sure, it was one of these people that may come in. It's not. Okay, no, it's just noise. All right, so Cal walks into your guys' side of the ship. One of his first mates, Jessic. Let's see, stand down. You know, Jessic is another one of these Mandalorians. They walk around in full Beskar Gam, which is the Mandalorian armor. It's basically like our version of plate mail. It has a helmet that does not show their face unless they take it off. Jessic, let's see. Will, your character is force sensitive, right?
Yeah, he is. He is actually a
Gray Jedi, right?
Yeah, he's a gray Jedi. He is a traditionally trained Jedi, if you will.
Okay. So whenever Jessic comes around, you do feel that Jessic is. You feel the force emanating off him, or that he knows how to use it. But most of the time, he kind of keeps to himself. He does talk to the other Mandalorians in their own language, which you really can't, unless you know Mandalorian, then you really can't understand it. But Cal comes in there. He says, "Hey, so we are 5 minutes out. I'm going to drop you and another team off in 2 separate locations. And what I need you to do is movement contact. I need you to track down. I'm going to give you a map on your computer. Follow it. Find out where this HVT is. And once you get in there, you'll extract them. Pretty simple. Don't expect too much problems for you guys. But, okay. I see you got a universal translator. Yeah, it's not important right now. And he says, he's like, I'm not paying you to sit on your asses. He says, get out there, get it done, and good luck. He says, 4 minutes out. I'll let you know when we're 30 seconds out. All right? And so he turns around on his heel and heads back to the bridge. So you hear over the intercom, and they start counting down the minutes. You can feel the ship starting to rock as you can hear explosions outside. Comes over the intercom and he says, all right, we're taking AA. He says, we're going lower. He says, might have to drop you a little bit further out. Get ready. And the lights in the troop transport that you are, the part that you guys are in, they all have rigs, so you can hook yourself up to it, and you'll basically just kind of fast rope down and unhook yourself when you get down there. Okay? It says 30 seconds, and you can hear them, and the ship is starting to rock even more and more. All right, and then you can feel the gravity, or actually, you can feel the G-forces as the ship is basically tilted straight up to flare and stop itself. It rights itself up, and underneath you, the floor opens up, and you have to hit a button on the console next to you, and you can zip down. Does everybody go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
All
go
right.
first.
All right, he's like, go, 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 go. All right, so each one you go.
Oh, fuck.
I'll hit the button, and everybody's flying down. So pick it. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that you're gonna have your droid on your back,
Okay.
unless he's hooked up to his own line.
He's heavy.
Just kick
Okay,
it
so
out the
what you do-
door.
Each section, each one of these pods has got 10 lines in there, so you can hook them up to one of them.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I'm just gonna
So-
be like, okay, just hold the hell on, dude.
Yeah. So you hit your robot hit it again, and he comes down just a few seconds after you guys all. So you zip down pretty damn fast. You hit the ground, and you almost kind of eat it, but you're able to hit the quick release on your chest, and now you are standing in the middle of the road with, as you look up, you can see the retro lifts, the little jet engine at the bottom of the thing, burning away as it's dropping you and the other team. The other team to your immediate right, they jump down and they immediately scatter. They shoot for cover as laser bolts start sizzling past you all. And somewhere in the distance, you hear explosions, and you can hear the whine of mechanical drives as something large is moving in the distance. You can't make out where it's at. So to your left, there is a building has the front half of it blown off. You can run there for cover at the time. And by the time you get these thoughts and everything's clearing up, the gore burns, turns on its axis 180 degrees, and it blasts off, leaving you guys with a burst of air pushing you from behind. And then it disappears around the building, and you don't hear it anymore. But you do feel laser beams and shit flying around you guys. So I'm taking everybody's going for cover.
Yeah.
All right. How fast does your robot move?
20 feet.
Okay, so your robot, your little tin can Bonaparte, he's moving as fast as his little clunky ass will move.
Come on, faster, bud, faster.
All right. And it's real loud and shit, and you guys can hear explosions. And you guys get right inside the building right as you see the tip of a large main battle hover tank coming around one of these buildings. It's basically kind of plowing through the corner of this building, and the building is kind of toppling over it, which kind of stops it. And if good for you guys, it's not able to see where you are, but you can hear the whine of the turret as it's searching. And right as you get in, the last laser bolt scorches one of the pillars. So you guys are inside the building.
Oh fuck!
Just a tip.
It's kind of fucked up, just dropping us in a war zone.
So welcome to Chapter 1, Serious Crossfire. So outside, laser bolts are still flying around. You can hear that the tank has finally extracted itself, and you start hearing the immensely powerful turbo laser starting to gain, starting to charge up his capacitors to let a bolt go. What do you guys want to do? You have two options. You can run back outside, or you can run deeper into the building.
Deeper into the building's probably going to put more walls between us and the Gatling laser.
Yeah,
So-
inside. Cover.
Yeah, I'm thinking further inside would probably be a good idea for us at the moment.
I need
Affirmative.
everybody make a athletics roll.
I got 10.
Okay.
I rolled a 6. Off to a great start.
Oh, I got a 10. Nope, minus 1. 9.
I got a 4.
Yeah.
Starting
Good
off
rolls.
fantastic.
Nice. Okay, well, I got a 19. So
Okay. So, Matt and Will, you two are able to run inside the building really fucking fast, and everybody else is kind of moving, but you just don't get moving fast enough, and the turret of the tank targets the building and blows a turbo laser in the back. So you all are just waking up, and you wake up, you're deaf, and all you can see is smoke around you as you were basically just blown off your feet. You didn't take any damage, but the concussion of it hitting the building has basically demolished the middle section of the building, and that is closing you guys off from the outside. You all pick yourself up. Luckily, you aren't damaged, but you just have to get yourself up, and you can join your team. Right about that time, one of the team members from the other team runs through and jumps through a window. And I'll let Sandy go ahead and introduce herself and her character.
Hello, my name is Sandra. I'm gonna be playing Ragna Nahila. She is a guardian, Order of the Jedi, and she is. I don't know how this world works just yet. So, in movie-wise,
Oh.
she would probably gonna go ahead and be like part of the rebellion, since her background is undercover agent, or that's what I have in mind for her. And she is a Mira Luca, so that means she does not have eyesight like the human eyesight. Really, she doesn't have eyes, which is why their eyes are covered usually by like a cloth or of some sorts. And but she can still see using the force, or like feel with the force, which is what makes it possible for her to actually read and see even in darkness, because she uses the force.
Okay. So I'll back up here about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Sandra, you meet Cal Scarata as you all are flying in the Gore, which is a small transport that has been converted into a troop transport. 30 seconds ago, he came into your pod, which was on the right side of the ship. And he said, "We're 5 minutes out." He says, "I don't expect you all to lay on your asses. Just get down there get to where you need to go and get my HVT. This is the other team. This is the other team on the left side over here. They're also going to be doing the same thing. You should all link up right about the same time. And so with that, counts down a couple minutes. The ship starts shaking from taking anti-air battery fire. And he says, "Oh, shit." He says, "Hold on." And you feel the ship lift straight up as it flares and uses its retrojets to stop itself basically on a dime. You can feel the inertia pushing you against your harness. And it flattens out, and the bottom of where the troop area that you're in opens up, and you have these harnesses that you can zip down the line like fast rope. And once you get down there, you hit a quick release on your chest, and it'll let you go. You and your 4 other compatriots zip down, and you move to the right side of over there. But as you're moving over there, and you look behind you, and you see the other 5, actually 6. One of them you know is the engineer. He has a droid with him, and there's another droid over there. There's a Chiss over there, and a couple other characters you're not really sure. You met them really fast on the way down into the atmosphere from the main ship. And so you and your 4 other people run around a corner, and right about the time a hover tank is coming around the corner and its turret is turning towards you. Luckily, since you use the Force and your Jedi reflexes will save your ass, roll me a athletics or acrobatics roll. Sandy.
Yeah, 18 acrobatics.
Okay, so you're running, and your other 4 are running with you, and you see this thing split seconds. You feel it in the Force, and you stop and skid with dust billowing all around you, and you're like, "Oh shit!" And right about that time that you think that in your head, the turret turns towards the 4 in front of you, which they were still running, and it blasts a huge turbo laser blast right in the midst of them, and they get catapulted about 30 to 40 feet in the air, and you instinctively backflip out 20 feet behind you, and in the air you happen to twist and turn and land on your feet running. And you run, and you can hear or you can feel the tank out in the distance, another tank coming around the corner of this building as it plows into the building and gets stuck a little bit. But as you get to the corner of the building, you can see it extricates itself, and you can hear the whine as the passengers are charging for another turbo laser shot. And right as you get past the building, it targets where it thinks you are and blows the front half of that building up, and it collapses in. So you run up and you see a window probably about 10 feet up, and you just kind of hop and slide through that window right, and you land right as you can see the other 5 or 6 other group here. 3 of them laying on the ground where the concussion of the blast had just knocked them down. Well, I don't know if you really see the dust smoke in here. Probably not, but they're all coughing and shit, and you are now inside this building. So now you're all together.
I think it's just gonna slowly get up. Just like, oh fuck. That was stupid. What kind of fucking plan was that?
Your curse words and complaints are noted.
Dang it. So what model are you? Like, last gen? This gen?
I am model 1753 of the Heavy Assault Trooper brand.
Not bad. Not bad. See, Bonaparte, you got shit to learn.
Yes. He's also in need of dire upgrades,
Yeah.
as he is lacking limbs.
Well, I'm working on it, you know? Credits aren't easy to get. Okay. Alright, what are we doing?
Okay, so if anybody will pull up a schematic of this area, which you can do on your computer.
Yeah, I'll pull out my data pad.
Whatnot. So, you look it up on your data pad. You get the schematic of this building just by radar tooth. It kind of gives you a little look at the area, which this whole part of the city is mapped anyway, so it'll give you a schematic of the area. Basically, you can get back out the building. You can skirt through the alleyways, which will be not too hard on you, I think. Or you can get up to the rooftops and travel that way. There's bridges that you can see that connect most of the buildings together. Whichever way you want to travel. Either way will offer you more or less cover. But you can tell that this part of the city is... you were supposed to travel another 1,000 meters ahead, past the front lines, which is basically where you guys were dropped. And the target is, it was going to be about 2,000 meters away. Now it is 4,000 meters, 4 clicks. But it shows you different paths, quickest paths and whatnot. So you can move probably about 2 clicks until you get to this plant. It's a smelter. And then you're probably going to be able to gain access. Exactly.
Yes,
You'll gain access to some underground tunnels, which will take you down to where they believe the HVT is located. But getting there is all the fun. So.
Alright, well, we got 2 ways of approaching this. We could either take the roofs or we can skirt around the alleys. What do you guys think?
Which offers us the most cover? We're on the front lines and we shouldn't be.
Well, I mean, they pushed us really far back. That's kind of not our fault.
Well, if anybody has insight, you can roll an insight roll.
Okay.
I would recommend that we designate someone as a combat leader.
Ichuta.
19.
All right. So with the 19
23.
and the 23, basically you'll have more cover going through the alleys. If you go on the rooftop, you'll have cover from the forces on the ground, but you probably will be susceptible to drones or even flying starfighters or other aircraft in the area. You'll have more of a chance to be able to duck into a building if you go through the alleys. Which a lot of the buildings around here are already almost rubble. So if you skirt behind a certain area, you have to move maybe about 200 meters to your west, and then you can skirt the alleyways there. It seems like you're just behind the enemy's front line there. And the battle zone, the front lines, they're probably about a quarter of a mile wide, where the 2 sets of forces are duking it out. So you guys are just on the edge of their side of it.
I suggest we take the alleyways.
Hey, Tech Head, can your little bot move any faster?
If you got the credits to upgrade that, I would gladly fix that right now. But times are shitty. So, unless this big guy wants to carry him, and I'll just slap Hat on the back. I'm just like, ow, that was metal, fuck.
Oh, I see. Yes, I will carry your. And I'll look down at him. And I'll kind of look like I'm scanning him. And I'll say,
He's got his uses.
trash bin, yes.
I know, buddy. I know. We'll talk about it later.
Please,
Okay.
strap him to my back. And I
Okay.
will just kneel down in front of the droid.
I'm just gonna try and use his little utility arm and just try and strap him on.
Yeah, so roll me. Do you have like a gadget skill or something like that?
I have a repair skill.
Okay, so why don't you use that? Go and roll it for me.
I also have a repair skill.
Yeah, that's good. 22.
Okay, yeah, so you're able to basically you flip up these two little panels that he has, and you're able to hook it onto some hooks that are on the back of Hat, and along with the strap, you're able to strap him in the back of him pretty securely. So as long as he doesn't fall backwards, he shouldn't damage your droid. But on the other hand, Hat, you have some good DR on your back now. In case you get shot in the back, it probably won't hurt you. It'll hurt the droid.
I'll fix him.
So
Is Bonaparte kind of broken, or no? Is he good?
no, he's fine.
Okay, cool.
He just kind of skidded off and fell on his side, but
He's
an
just
old
dirty.
He's made out of good old Durasteel, so
Cool.
that's why he's so heavy. All right, so with that, you guys are ready to move. So give me a perception roll, somebody. Whoever's going to stick their head out first.
Romulus has moved forward in order to figure out which is the best place to exit from the building, so he'd probably be out front. Perception roll of 24.
I
Okay.
got a 27 with a nat 20.
Damn.
Okay. So
I got -1.
Good job.
so between all of you guys, the two of you that really got good scores, you kind of poke your heads out, and you don't see anything right away, but you do notice on a building probably about 200 meters away, you see some movement in a window, and you get a better look at it, and you can see somebody you can see the glint off of an optic, and you can see just the tip of a rifle sticking out.
Can I feel if they're Sith or Jedi or something? Can I feel I know I can, but do I?
No, you don't feel any other Force user around here unless
Well, I would
besides,
definitely Romulus. I would definitely feel him
yeah,
because
well,
I can tell.
I know, but you gotta live with your stuff.
Okay, okay.
Besides Romulus, you don't feel any other presence as far as Force users.
She'll just curl her lips into a slight smile, but she can't make expressions with her eyes. So she's kind of difficult to read it most of the times. So yeah, she's just gonna nod a little bit and say, "Over there. Do you see them?" To Romulus, because he would probably be beside her.
Yeah, well, Romulus notices the same thing as you do.
I just want
So
to
you
comment
both
something before
see
we go
this.
much further.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to look to somebody in the party, and I'm going to say, I now realize they have no eyes, yet they are our scouts.
I am not a scout.
Then why are you sticking your head out?
Because because I am really good at perceiving the things that happen around me that lay hidden behind the normal eye.
Deploy the garrison!
God damn it.
Hold the lever.
Well, yeah.
Yes, I see him. Or it.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
Well, the question is, can it see us? Is it like, is the
No,
barrel, does it look like the barrel searching
No,
for
it-
the target?
It's searching for a target, but it is nowhere in any way candid towards you guys.
Go.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Agreed.
Okay, well, how far away is the sniper?
200 meters. Now, you're pretty sure if you want to sneak up there, you probably can with a high enough roll. But I don't know if the rest of your comrades are going to make that.
Okay, so
Quite capable of making stealth attempts.
I beg your pardon?
I am quite capable of making stealth attempts.
Okay.
All right, well, let's
It's not fantastic, but
let's
can-
let's I don't know, maybe spread out, give him a wider berth, maybe. Try to come at him from a different angle.
I mean, you could probably skirt around him too, just saying that he is in a spot that would probably see all of you if you're just out in the open.
No, I mean, like, is it possible to flank him without generating more exposure to other forces? If we, if we'd be able to do that, I don't know.
You're pretty sure you probably could.
So yeah,
yeah, as long
probably
as you
try
can
to
get
flank him.
there. I'm pretty sure you guys could.
Okay, so let's try to flank him while keeping low and using cover, and we should hopefully take him by surprise.
Okay. So go ahead and make your stealth rolls.
Do you want me to make another one for outside the building?
Yeah, you can make one when you're outside of the building.
All right. All right,
Do we
that's
all
not
have to make one,
fantastic, but
Whoever's
19.
gonna go, that's fine. Whoever's gonna go out there to try and take this guy out should make stealth rolls. If not, you can always just chill in here until they're done doing what they need
I
to do.
don't trust my die. It's
Is
been
it- Is it very loud? So, like, because I only have like pistols and stuff. So, like, if I were to try and sneak up and like hit him with a pistol or something, would it be reasonable to assume everybody would come after me, or would it just die in the din of battle?
No, it's loud. So you hear. I mean, the tanks are still blasting away with their fucking turbo lasers, and those things are incredibly loud. So I mean, there's the sound of war is all around you.
All right.
You hear laser bolts going off, you hear explosions, starfighters and ships flying around. So it's not like they're going to hear you crunching around on the ground.
Okay. So it's
or
more
if
avoiding
it-
being seen than
Yeah.
avoiding making noise.
A visual identification is the only way that they're going to see you, unless he's a Jedi, which I don't. He's not.
Okay.
Then let us advance.
Sure.
I got 18. I didn't roll shit.
Very good. Let's just make this. As long as you don't get a lower than a 5, you're good. I think.
And we'll
Okay.
just go.
So if you don't botch this shit, if you got a passive stealth of at least like 10, you're good.
Roll the
I'll
threes.
say that.
Plus 3, but we're good.
Okay. So you're fine. They rolled really shitty on their fucking perception roll, so everybody I think is fine. I think he's more concentrated on down the road anyways. So you all move out, trying to use the buildings for cover and whatnot. You get about 50 meters, and a street is basically right in front of you guys. And across the street is the building that he's in. You can still see kind of like barely the tip of his sniper rifle sticking out. Now you could go ahead and shoot up there and take him out, or you could try and just skirt around him. I would say consult your map, see where you guys are.
Yeah, I'll pull it out.
Okay.
Adding
pull out your
weapon
map.
modification.
I just want to know if like the direction he's looking, would that be bad for us if he just keeps looking in that direction?
Okay. So you pull out your map. The way he's oriented is back towards the battle.
Okay.
And right as you're looking at it, you can hear he lets off a crack as he shoots out. But you look up and he's not standing there looking at you guys or anything. It looks like he just found a target. And so you look around the buildings there. Make me a perception roll somewhere.
26.
Okay, so you're looking and
It's
you
my
can
third
see
19.
Okay, you're looking and a couple
Second.
buildings down. There's an alleyway that you can see on the map that gives you access to the road or gives you access to the alleyway that will pretty much straight shot you closer to where you need to go. You could probably just sneak around them if you're pretty quiet.
Well,
And
she'll,
if you don't
she'll
think so,
quietly
you can
point
always
it out.
go up there and take them out.
Well, she'll quietly point that out that there's this option. But she's not gonna call the shot.
We're behind enemy lines. Let's keep it. They don't know we're here. Let's keep it that way.
Well, then let's go the lower path. Let's take the lower path.
Okay, so he doesn't see you guys moving, and one of you can just kind of keep an eye on him, and he lets out another bolt, and you hear "ah" out in the distance. But you get past him pretty easily. You get into the alleyway, and from there you guys can just pretty much just move. So you guys move down, probably about another click down, so you're closer to your objective. And does anybody have any? Do you have any senses that senses people?
Yeah, Sith
Or
or
do you
Jedi.
Yes, I have eyes.
Besides, I'm not talking about visual. I mean, like, can you like a radar or anything like that?
No.
Probably not at level 1.
Okay, so you guys are moving down the alleyway pretty easily. The sound of battle is getting distant away from you, and right about that time, probably about 100 meters away, a group of 6 soldiers come out of an alleyway ahead of you. Make opposing stealth checks and all that stuff.
Uh-oh.
Again?
I got 9.
15.
So I'm probably like trying to skirt into an alley, and I'm just grinding part of the wall behind me.
Okay.
How many are there?
Stop
There's
freaking him.
6. Okay, so Matt, with that such a low roll, you see him and you kind of move towards cover a little bit, and you accidentally knock into a trash can, and they look your guys' way, and they snap a shot off you guys, which not gonna hit, but you guys can take cover. You guys are now in combat. Roll initiative.
Ah!
It was not my fault.
There.
Twas not me. Can I stop rolling crap? Nope.
My initiative is amazing. It's 10.
So their initiative is going to be an 8.
Can you put your
Surprisingly-
names?
Huh?
Take it.
Surprisingly, they're not last.
Yep.
I rolled bad.
No, I rolled bad.
You rolled a nat 1, didn't you?
I did.
Oh, no.
Oh, at least it's
Oh, I
out
didn't see
now.
yours.
At least it's out now.
Hat. I just see hat.
If what you told me is true, you will have gained my trust.
Oh, Samuel L. Jackson.
And all the way through it, it's going to happen. So just get used to it. All right. So,
Can I
Sandy, you
just
making the
call
moves?
it? Yeah, I am. Can I just call you Romulus? Because no.
No, you can't. You
If I
asked
can-
for his name. It's Romulus. I wish a motherfucker would. Adama.
All right, that's too fucking bad for him.
As an ancient legacy of the past would say, I am here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I am all out of ass.
Well, at least you're not here to kick bubblegum and chew ass.
I'm just going to say I love Star Wars. Let the shit fuckery begin.
I think
So-
I missed one.
So everybody, just understand that
Just-
Murphy's rules apply. Anything that bad and could happen, it might happen. Of course, that's always-
No, it means will.
Anything that can go wrong will,
Will go wrong. So don't be talking
Maybe
about no Death Star.
All right. So first up is Tol Cal.
It's a trap.
How far away are they?
They're 100 meters and they are all taking cover. But
Be right back.
when you shoot, just basically go for it. I'll tell you if you get it or not.
Is is there cover 40 feet away from me?
Yes, there's cover pretty much every 10 to 20 feet or so. It's an alleyway, so there's dumpsters and a bunch of other shit. So you guys can definitely run up. If you do run for cover, make an athletics roll for me.
Okay. I have to dash
No, I think
because
you got
I
it,
only
yeah.
have a movement of 25, and I need to get 40 feet closer.
Okay. So go for it. Just make me athletics roll.
It's a 17.
Okay. So yeah, you're able to move up. You get behind cover.
So
You gotta use your main actions and dash, or is that just that's when you bonus?
no, I got a main action dash because the longest range I got is 60 feet. So
Okay. All right. So you're able to run up there and jump behind cover. It's pretty solid. It's gonna cover you pretty good. Okay.
Yeah.
So with that, we'll go with Romulus. Unless you can do anything else.
no.
Okay. Let me cut in before we get our farther ahead. So Cal did supply you each with 1 tank of Bacta, which is basically a healing potion. And he gave you each a thermal detonator also.
Oh God.
He's like, I ain't send you out there. You might all be pieces of shit, but at least you'll be well equipped pieces of shit.
Affirmative.
Or cans, or whatever the fuck you are. Just get it done. Move your sheebs.
What is it? A back to?
Back to tank. It's basically it's basically a healing potion.
Yeah, it's just like a med
But
kit.
for your mechanical people, you'll have to have some spare parts or at least some spare metal, and one of the engineers can fix you up, I believe, unless you have your own repair system.
I've got a med pack, so don't worry about. So I can fix it up.
Okay, so am
Thermal's dead.
I ready to go now?
Yeah, you're good. Go.
Okay. How far away are they again? Checking distance.
From you, they are 100 meters away.
All right. I'll move forward 30 meters. Take
Okay.
cover behind something.
Yeah, I mean like a dumpster or something like that.
Yeah. Athletics or acrobatics, or is either one?
Either one will work for me.
Then that's a 18 for
Okay, yeah,
acrobatics.
so you're definitely able to run up there.
All right.
Okay.
Romulus is gonna pull out his blaster carbine and is gonna snap off a shot at one of them.
Okay.
And that's going to be a 19 to hit.
All right. So when you're looking at the 6 of them, one of them is just a little bit better equipped than the other ones. That would be the squad leader, basically.
Right.
And the other ones are just regular soldiers. So I didn't know which one you were identifying you wanted to shoot at.
I'm just going to shoot one of the regular soldiers.
Okay. Yeah, so you definitely hit 19.
And that's going to be a total of 9 points of damage, radiant.
Okay.
And,
so yeah, you definitely tag him for 9 points. You clip him on his shoulder.
All right, so that's Romulus's turn.
Okay. Stuff. All right, and let's see. Whoever's next, I'm not looking at the screen now. So whoever's next in line, you go ahead and jump in.
All right. Chiron will basically curse and be like, "Nothing's ever simple, is it?" And she will run forward 30 meters and find cover, hopefully.
I'll answer in binary.
Acrobatics is 17. And then I'm assuming that that's okay.
Yeah, how much was your acrobatics?
17.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Okay. And she'll take it. It looks a lot like similar to what Romulus just pulled out, but it's subtly different. There's like different. It almost looks like there's a different chamber on the side, and it looks a little bit more high tech. And she's gonna pull it out and fire it at one of the soldiers that's closest.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
It does. If you're aiming for one of the regular peons.
Yeah, just one of the closest ones.
Yeah, so that'd be one of the regular guys. Yeah, you definitely tag him.
Okay. So that's 9 radiant damage and 3 fire damage.
Okay. So are you aiming for the same guy that Toll got, or are you aiming just for a different one?
I'm probably aiming for a different one. Like, I'm assuming if he went sort of like off to one way to get to cover, I'd sort of go to a different way just so that we're a little more spread out, and I'd try to draw their fire in 2 different directions, essentially. Okay. Like, he's fired over here and I'm firing over here, so I'm gonna try and tag somebody else.
So damage altogether was 12?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so you tag that guy and kind of up in the shoulder, and he had just popped up to try and shoot, and you tagged him, and he jumped back down, and you hear, "Oh, fuck!" not too happy about getting shot. Sure. Okay. So, Pat, your turn, brother. Are you all done?
Yeah.
Everyone? All right. Pat, unleash, brother.
Ooh. I'm gonna move forward a little bit and take cover
Okay.
behind an object. I'm gonna stand out in the open for just a moment, and I'm gonna. Is there any one of them carrying heavy ordnance?
You can see one of them is carrying a rocket on his shoulder, just strapped to it though. It's just strapped on him. It's not. He didn't pull it out to actually shoot it. He's just got a carbine in his hand.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use my targeting laser.
Okay.
Which marks the target and gives all allies advantage on attack rolls against the target until the beginning of my next turn.
Cool.
So I'll point it at him, and I'll just let the laser kind of line up on his chest. And I say, "Found you."
So creepy.
And is a 15 going to hit?
Sorry?
Is a 15 going to hit?
No, actually, do you get a bonus? You said?
It's just advantage.
No, 15 will miss.
Then, once I shoot and miss, I'm gonna lean back and hide behind the dumpster. Of course, making room for Bonaparte. And I'm gonna say,
All right.
I'm gonna say, focus on that target. He is equipped with a rocket launcher.
Got it.
So the 6 mercs take aim, and let's see. He's going to shoot for this first guy's going to shoot for Romulus. 15.
No, that's gonna miss.
All right, so he misses.
Do we get partial cover or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm taking that account.
Okay.
All right, next guy, he's going to aim for Sandy's character. Is a 15 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so he does 1d10 radiance, and you get tagged for 8 points of radiant damage. He just slams you square in the chest almost, and it just kind of pivots you a little bit, but you get back under cover. All right, let's see. I'm taking 3 off of their to attack for cover instead of getting them disadvantage. Let's see. Next guy, he's going to attack Pickett.
No.
He's going to miss with he's going to roll 2 on that one.
It's like Russian roulette.
Thank God I didn't.
Next one,
I don't got a
go
high
for
AC.
Pickett again.
I don't got a high AC.
A 13.
That's on the money.
Oh, okay. So
I got a low AC.
All right. So this guy actually has a blaster. Pistol, and it does 1d4. So he tags you for 3 points of radiant damage.
Yeah.
All right. The last peon, he is going to shoot for. Let's see. Carowin, and he's going to roll 2. I'm pretty sure that's going to miss. And then the captain, he is going to roll. He's going to shoot for Hat. He just sees your part of your shoulder sticking out behind the cover. Right. And he is going to roll a 5 on that, so I believe he's going to miss. Okay. So next up is going to be Pickett.
Okay, just holding his shoulder, just like, oh fuck, I've never been shot before. Am I in cover or?
Your
Yeah, you're in
swearing
cover.
and complaints have been noted.
God damn it.
I'm giving them a -3 on their to roll instead of disadvantage. So,
Okay, how close is Ragnar from me?
who's Ragnar?
Mike,
Sandy's
Sandy's character.
Sandy's good. Okay. I didn't know you haven't went yet, so you're still right at the back with everybody else.
Yep.
All right.
I probably would have stumbled like half a meter back because I was shot, but that's about it.
Could I run over to her cover?
Okay. Yeah, well, we can run over.
And so I'm just gonna, like, as he's holding his shoulder, he's just gonna like, hey, I'm gonna stab you for a second. I usually ask consent for these things, but I'm not gonna ask right now. And he's just gonna poke you with this device. And you see like this blue fluid inside, and I'm going to heal you for. You said you got hit for 9, right?
Yeah, I got hit for 9, yes.
You're gonna heal 9.
Awesome. And you see, like, she opens her mouth as if in protest, like, a little bit. But she kind of does not protest anymore. She just smiles and she's like, thank you. I appreciate it.
Got it.
All
my god.
I don't believe Bonaparte has any weapons yet, right?
He has a little pistol. A little blaster pistol, apparently, but I don't think he can see anything because he's facing backwards.
Yeah. Okay. So you just want to just let them? Do you want them to take a turn, or do you want to hide? Okay.
You just don't die.
All right. We'll jump to Ragnar then. Go ahead.
All right. So what she's gonna do is, how far away are they from us?
100 meters.
100 meters.
100 feet.
Is there any like conversion between feet and meters from the rules, or are we just gonna go with
100 feet? It's fine.
No, it's fine. I want to stick with meters, really. Okay. So then they are out of range, and she can basically not do anything. So is there any cover 30 feet forwards from her?
There's cover everywhere. You can find cover 30 feet.
Okay, so she's gonna run over to where there's cover 30 feet ahead, and she's gonna hold her action to use the force and blind one of them. And that is going to be, you need an athletics, or you said, right, or an acrobatics.
Yeah.
For the cover. That's another 19, so 22 acrobatics.
Yes, you just kind of flip there. You're fine.
Okay, and I hold my action until they come within range, which is 60 feet. Like the very first one that comes into range of 60 feet, I will use my held action to blind it.
Okay, they're pretty secure in where they're at, besides getting tagged by you guys. But if you're done with your turn, we'll go ahead and jump to the top with Tokal.
Okay.
I'm just going to stick my eyes over the cover and one arm.
Okay.
And fire a rocket out of my gauntlet at the guy that's lit up.
Okay. I guess you have advantage, so.
Oh, I got a 15 to hit.
I didn't hear that last. What was the number?
15.
That will miss, but it'll hit. Let's see.
Well, I want
to. What's the area effect?
Let's just say it's a very good thing that it was at advantage, because the first one I rolled was a 1.
Ah, that would have sucked.
Yeah.
What's the area of effect on it?
No, it's a single target.
Is it? Okay.
It's basically a cantrip. It's like a.
Okay. All right, I got you. Yeah, it lands 4 meters behind him and doesn't do anything to him. I was gonna say if it was area effect, If it still hit, it was still damage doing it. But that's fine.
Yeah. No.
All right.
And I'm going to try and hide in cover again.
Okay. You're fine. So Romulus next.
It's going to be a 24 to hit.
That'll hit. Who are you aiming for? Peon or the squad leader?
Yeah, it's going to be a 24. The one that's designated by
Hat.
the ass hat, the
Joy-
assault hat.
Right.
Your complaints have been noted.
That's going to be. It's going to be 7 points of damage, radiant.
Okay. 7.
And is there cover within 30 meters
Yes.
forward?
Yeah. There's, like I said, there's dumpsters and shit all up this alleyway. So you guys, there's no problem with finding cover. It's just you moving.
All right, so Romulus is going to bound to another set of cover 30 meters up.
Okay.
And athletics or acrobatics, you said, right? Either one's okay?
It's fine with me, yeah.
All right, so that's a dirty 20.
All right, yeah. So you just like the wind. There. All right. Carowin.
Okay. She's gonna line up a shot. Is it possible the one that's being designated is wearing like a rocket launcher, right?
Yeah, he's got a rocket launcher strapped to his back.
Is it possible to like try and fire at like the rocket launcher and see if I can make it like explode?
Okay, so I'm gonna say yes, but you'll be. I'm gonna take a couple points to hit away from it. So it's kind of like doing a hit location. So if you want to hit it, I'll say you take a -3 to your skill, and if you hit it, then you hit it, and then it'll just be getting through the DR of the actual casing of the rocket. So go for it.
Didn't roll very high, unfortunately. So only 10 to hit.
Yeah, it's probably gonna miss.
Yeah, I rolled a 7, so plus 6 minus 3 kind of sucks.
So yeah, so I'm going to introduce. Everybody starts off with a. I'm going to just say their fucking inspiration, basically. All right. Everybody has one. Should have said it in the very beginning. Can't use it this turn, but you have it from now on. Okay. I will be giving them out. I had wrote it down in my notes and I just kind of forgot to tell you guys. So, but it's there. Anyways, but yeah, you did miss. Yeah, I was shooting for like 2 lower than his AC to hit that, but you didn't catch it. So
would have been cool, but don't have the rules to support it yet.
Nothing that says that you can't get it next time.
Yeah.
All right, so Hat, your turn.
She doesn't say what she was shooting at, right?
No, I haven't been yelling at people or anything yet. I was just focused trying to hit that.
If you want to make a insight roll, I'll let you see if you can notice what she was looking to hit.
13?
Yeah, I'll say that. So you see that it didn't aim for the dude's head. It was kind of going to the left of it a little bit, and it just missed the rocket. All right, a few inches. So you're pretty sure she was aiming for the rocket. And same thing, if you want to aim for the rocket, it'll be a called shot. Just take -3 from your roll.
I see your intentions. New target located. And I will aim. I will put a target my targeting laser back on him. And we'll see if I can shoot this rocket. Nope. I got 12.
Yeah, you didn't hit it either.
Even if I didn't take it, I would have rolled 15 and missed it again.
Okay. You have the inspiration point if you want to use it.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, only 13.
Actually, that'll hit. So,
Sweet.
all right. So roll your damage. Just depends on your damage now.
Fuck. 6.
Okay, so you hit the mark that I wanted you to hit. So, Pat steps out, and he shoots a laser. It looks like it's gonna go wide, but some fucking Force Destiny shit or something curves it back. Actually, makes him kind of like he moves towards it instead of away from it like a dumbass, and it tags the damn rocket right on the damn money. And you see him go wide-eyed as he notices what you were shooting at. And about that time, the rocket explodes all around him. Let's see if it's got what kind of area effect it has. Oh, it's a 10-foot radius. It's going to get all of them. Woo! All right. Roll good for you guys. Nice. So that's 19. 24. 27 points of damage. Ouch. So, yeah, so all the peons die, and the fucking main dude, he gets rocked pretty fucking good. He gets blown up and away from the area, and but he's still in the fight. He's like, "What the?" And he flies back and hits the ground pretty fucking hard. And the rest of the people are fucking done. They're just no more.
So I'll sit back behind my dumpster, and I will look at Carwin,
Carwin, yeah.
and I'll say, as an ancient human gesture would perform, and I just give her a thumbs up.
Yeah, so Pickets, you get a severed hand hits you on your shoulder.
Oh god.
It's smoking a little bit, but it's not trying to shoot you anymore, so that's good. Okay, so the main dude, he gets up and he's like, "Fuck this," and he takes off. So with him running, I'll let you all get a snapshot off. So basically, that's just roll d20 without your modifiers. If you hit them, you hit them. If you don't, you don't.
Nope.
Okay, so are your rolls the same for natural 20s as they are in your other game?
All right. So what's your max? Hell yes, they are.
Because I just rolled a natural 20. So that's double. So it'd be 20 points of radiant damage.
All right. So, yeah, you step out. And you're like, "Pachoo!" and it just tags him right in the back, right center in the back, and he just fucking just ragdolls and flops. So, end of combat. You all took the first team down. Good job.
Everyone good?
Shoot and loot. Now for the loot part.
I am
Okay.
in excellent condition.
And 22
Okay, so each
for
one of them.
investigation.
First peon has.
I got a 25 for investigation.
Okay.
I just
You
need
both
charge
right.
packs.
So first guy had 100 credits on him. Unfortunately, the blast destroyed a pretty good amount of equipment. So out of the 5 guys, you only get 2 charge packs, and you'll find one carbine or blaster rifle that is still serviceable. And you find one, one blaster pistol that is still serviceable with whatever it's got in it. So,
What about the boss guy? Did he have any firearm or any weapons
He
or
ran
anything
away.
on him?
yeah, so
I shot him in the back.
Oh.
He's dead.
yeah, so he had a blaster rifle also, but he actually has 5 Eclipse for his blaster rifle.
Sweet.
He has one. He actually had a heavy blaster pistol also. And as far as credits, which is kind of stupid, he only had 50 credits on him. But, well, he had more than the rest of them did, each individually.
Okay, so redistribute the magazines or eclipse, whatever you want to call them. One to each person that uses a blaster. So yeah, so that should put everybody up to +1 on their magazines.
Yeah, you do find one back to canister. Just like a regular healing potion on the leader. And let's see if he actually has one. Hopefully he has. Okay, he doesn't have that. It got destroyed in the blast. You find a pair of binoculars, but they're all fucking mangled from the explosion, so you can't use them. But don't you guys have a thing where you can scavenge?
I am
Just like
capable
engineering.
of using a repair module.
Yeah.
Engineering?
Not until level 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was. I saw that.
Well,
but I
there's
wasn't sure.
engineering tools. I don't know if that helps with anything.
That's just
Well,
building stuff and Lego
yeah, you
gadgets.
Because one of them said something about like scrap something.
Yeah, level 3 we can take scrap and make stuff out of it.
Okay. Is that the same thing as salvaging or no?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Okay, so you guys get done with that and get moving again. So each of you get 1 inspiration and 1 XP.
Cool.
Oh.
I get
Level
to
2
inspire?
already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't complaining.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I'm gonna give you it right as it happens, so it's more realistic. Unless you guys object.
Nope, not ejecting.
Okay.
Objections here. Hey, you shut up. You don't need no objections from the cat.
I will look to Karun and say, thanks to you, our estimated survival percent chance is now 35 due to your advanced tactics. Nice work.
So
Nice shooting.
I'm going to give you guys about 10 minutes to up level your characters.
Oh, we're like
I-
leveling up on the
Max hit
spot.
point?
yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Sweet.
We're doing max hit points?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Fuck yeah, get a fighting
So,
style
while
now.
while you guys do that, I'm going to get me something to drink.
I'd recommend Jack and Coke, but that's just me.
I get a fighting style. Yay, crack shot.
You know,
We
that's
get
really not good
expertise.
for your system, even as a robot. Crack kills. Wait. If you don't have any crack on you, does that mean you're crack-a-lackin'?
I don't think you'd last very long in the streets of Seoul.
Good sir.
You would also not last long as a trooper.
Probably not.
What's that?
Wouldn't last long as a trooper. I'm guessing asshat over here is telling me that I wouldn't make it as a soldier.
Oh. Talking shit.
I think so.
The soldier assignment and the trooper assignment are two different assignments.
Well, sorry, I haven't been on very many Starship Trooper, so you'll have to forgive me.
Improper grammar cannot compute sentence. Disengaging from conversation.
Yeah, run away, you pansy. Your mother was a hamster. Father smelt of elderberries.
A negative.
Don't a negative and a negative make a positive?
In terms of mathematics, yes.
So, like, if we hooked your battery terminals up backwards, would you actually have a sense of humor?
I have a sense of humor. You just don't like it.
Error does not compute. I'm just fucking with you. Wait.
Now to give you the real answer. I would actually turn into a time bomb.
Note to self, do not flip the terminal posts on the giant robot.
Beep, 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 beep.
Does that mean my Hot Pocket's done?
I think it means he's backing up.
Oh. That's
Now I want Hot Pockets, damn it.
good. Sorry, Chapo.
Fuck. I got Chinese spare ribs. I'm good.
Now I can fix things real good.
Yay.
I fix your thing.
you.
I fix your gun. I fix your body.
Did we both take expertise in engineering tools?
Oh, I took it in repair and medicine.
Oh, yeah. I got expertise in survival and engineering tools. But I also have expertise in repair and security because of my race. All of the important expertise.
I'm not a hacker. But I can hack the system.
Pick it.
Yes.
Bonaparte seems to be very insistent on me asking you, how is your shoulder?
It's okay. You know, just it's mostly the shock. But then just after a minute, it's okay.
I was not aware you were into being electrocuted.
I'm not. You know, it's not fun. That was, you know, just the first time I ever got shot. Is all. Yeah, I'm actually gonna use this on myself because I'm still kind of down. And he'll just stab himself with his med pack and just gain those 3 hit points he needed.
That
Maybe
looks
next
awful.
time you should get out of the way of the bullets.
Well, I'm sorry, they come really fast.
That is an incorrect statement. He was not shot by a bullet.
It's true, it was a laser.
I believe they're called blaster bolts, are they not?
I don't know.
They are still not bullets.
Projectiles. That's the proper word.
More accurate.
Can I get like the blaster carbine, or what is that? Was that a blaster
It's a
carbine?
blaster rifle, I believe is what it was. Blaster rifle. There's a blaster rifle, a blaster pistol. There's 2 blaster rifles and a heavy blaster pistol.
Well,
And a
then
blaster
rifle.
pistol.
This blaster rifle does 1d10 radiant. Ammunition is 100 over 400. Reload 8. It's two-handed.
So could I get the heavy blaster pistol? Anyone mind?
That's up to everybody else.
No.
I don't mind.
Go for it.
I only got one gun. I'm probably not even going to shoot it.
That will significantly lower your personal chances of survival.
Well, you know, I raise all of ours a lot by stabbing you with this.
I don't understand how stabbing me will affect him.
You're different. You're different. I gotta work out how to fix you.
Is everybody upgraded?
Si,
I'm
senor.
still trying to find my thing, so give me just a second.
All I got is expertise and more HP.
I'll be waiting for our next orders. Standing dormant.
Yeah, I like Purple Lady's idea.
What's that? I can't see the text. Is she? What do
Oh,
we
no.
do?
No, she thinks smart.
Ooh.
Oh, I read through the history of our recent conversations and saw what she said.
God damn it.
It was a compliment from her.
It is an insult on my behalf. I do not use a brain, for it is incompatible with my mechanical body.
Yeah, it looks like there's probably a lot that's incompatible with you.
Ooh, sick burn.
You know
Hey, do
what?
you need some burn cream for that?
You know what I at least don't do, unlike the rest of you?
What?
Die.
Well, you know, we can, if we hit you enough.
Yes, but I will shut down, and I can be repaired. You will be lost forever.
I think you fooled enough with the droid. Thank you.
It is, as you humans say, not a problem.
Yeah.
What humans? There's not a single one here.
That's a good point. Got us there. Mortals. Mortals is a good thing.
You guys jumped on me for bullets, so I'm jumping on you for human.
Well, you all seem pretty plain to me.
Humanoid, maybe.
Well, even Hat's kind of humanoid. He's got that shape.
Got that shape, yeah.
You.
He will turn on his shaders and he'll say, and them curves.
Did you what? Why did you say that? God damn it. Respect for you is gone. All respect is gone. And look at these curves.
They are geometrically sound.
Oh, the sex appeal.
What?
This is sex.
Okay, I think I've gotten everything.
It's just the sound of the rap song he's trying to make.
Here is how the intercourse is done. When you start it, you find love.
All right. So we're all set then. So you continue moving on. And the hold on.
Bless you.
Bless your soul.
Damn, runes are trying to kill me. So continue on, and you look at your map, and you were about 100 meters away from the smelting facility, where you're supposed to gain access to the underground tunnels. So,
Tunnels.
how do you guys want to approach this?
We were supposed to go for tunnels?
Yeah, we wanted to
Yeah,
take
dude,
the lower
yeah.
approach.
Oh, my bad. Okay, sorry. I'm not... Yeah, I'll stick in the back. I'll just follow.
Mac's gonna look around. He's gonna see if
Mac? What's Mac doing here?
he poured it in because he's a badass like that. Romulus is gonna go ahead and take a look around.
Got him.
22 for perception.
All right, roll me a stealth go too.
Sure. Almost lost that one. Try that again. All right, so dirty 20.
All right, good job. So
I don't want to get my ass blasted off. That's all.
yeah, that's good thing. Yeah, so from this point until we get done with the smelter, be very careful. So yeah, you were able to move in an area, and you peek the corner of your eye around a piece of rubble, and you rolled a 23 for your perception. I mean,
22.
22. Okay, so you count 9 soldiers walking around. They're trying to make it seem like they're hiding, but one is just like right in the open. He just zips out his shit and just takes a whiz like right in the middle of the whole smelter. Because apparently he doesn't think anybody's around.
That means 2P, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He's relieving himself.
Sorry.
He's relieving himself in the middle of the smelter. Okay. So he's totally out in the open. But you count 9. Let's see. So you count 4 troopers, or 4 that look like troopers. 3 of them that look like scouts, and another 2 that are babying sniper rifles.
All right, so without breaking cover, Romulus is going to move back to the group and it's going to let them know that there's 9 of them there, that there's a few snipers, mostly troopers, but there's some scouts as well.
Can we get past?
With the tin can, probably not.
How far are they?
How far again were they, Chapo, from where we're at currently?
Bonaparte is insulted with your insinuation.
You know, there was no insinuation.
All right, so where you guys are at, you
How
can.
far were they?
They're still about 100, about 150 feet away. You guys are behind a building, and on the other side of the building is another probably 40 feet of open area. You got some cover here and there, and then the smelter's there, and each one of the people are different, are varying distances from where the smelter begins.
I mean... Oh, so they're not really grouped together?
Mm-mm.
No, they're spread out.
Oh.
No, they're they're roving patrols, basically.
The only ones that are grouped together are the scouts. They seem to kind of walk in a group. The troopers, only 2 of them are kind of next to each other. The other 2 are kind of just walking. And they seem to be like up higher from the building. The 2 snipers are on the very top of the building. 2 snipers are on like either side. So
Those snipers are going to be a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I think you're right. Only problem is there's no way for us to get around, I don't think.
I mean, we've got these, and he's going to pull out his little thermal detonator.
Yeah, but there's 9 of them. And with the snipers up on the roof, I'm not really sure I want to hang out in the middle of a square, giving everybody a chance to shoot at me while I'm trying to chuck a thermal detonator on the roof.
well, you guys can recon more and see if you can find another way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna check the data pad out. It's the map.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, why don't you pull out the mission parameters there? Check the log, see what the map has to say about it.
Are there any starfighters around, like broken maybe, or?
Oh my god, I will fix that shit up and I will fly that shit.
I know, but you see a bunch of like cars and transports and stuff, but you don't see anything that's any kind of military hardware or anything.
Well, I can drive us out of here.
Yeah, me
If one
too.
of those are working.
I'm proficient in 2 types of vehicles.
Nice.
Okay.
Get out of here.
So yeah, you're looking at the map. You look at the map and you see this one thing, and you start looking around, and you can see there's a sewer patch about 10 feet away from you guys. And it looks like the sewer moves up to the building, and one manhole is just on the inside of the building where you guys could probably pop out right over there. But it doesn't connect with the tunnels that you're supposed to go and follow.
So it'll take a little longer, or
What?
or it just is just like the wrong way for us.
Well, like if you took the sewer, you can take the sewer line into the building itself, but it's not connected to the tunnels that you need to take to get to the HVT.
Yeah.
Okay, that's in a separate area of the building. Grenades, I think, I want to say they are Dex.
That's their strike base.
Oh, they are?
Oh, they are?
Crap.
Oh, that sucks.
Right.
Who wants my thing? Because it'll be much more useful in your hands than in mine.
I know, it says, it doesn't say anything about it. Does it say you have to use it? Oh, it does. Okay, I see. Okay,
Later on, I
so-
can make a grenade launcher. It's fine.
Does the data pad have schematics of the building?
Yeah. What are you looking for?
Okay, so basically, if we use the sewers to infiltrate the building, can we, once in the building, find our way to where the package is?
You can find
Or-
a way.
Would we
to
have to
the-
exit the building to get to the package?
No, the entrance to the tunnels is in the building. The sewer manhole will bring you into the first floor of the building, and you will be inside of it. So you would be in a room, but once you get out of that room, then there's a chance of roaming guards either way.
Hmm.
But if you follow the schematic, there is a possibility you guys can sneak all the way around them.
Chapo, am I a local from this area, sort of, kind of?
I don't know, are you?
Well, okay, then let's go ahead and say I am. Um, My background is undercover agent, and it gives me the safe haven feat, which says that I know secret signs and passwords, and it's easy for me to find hidden safe houses and find information easily, or like spots to hide and stuff, because I have like a network of connections. So can
Okay.
I use that for my benefit in this kind of situation here, or are you saying that's totally out of?
I would say yes in a way, but it's not going to work for this area because it's been occupied by these people, and it kind of went in disarray because the battle's going on. So
Okay.
all of the safe havens and stuff like that will probably go underground. Um, and more than likely, they wouldn't put it in a smelter. More than likely, they would put it underneath a business building, so they have access to their network and stuff like that. So on this one, I'm gonna say no.
All right.
Probably wouldn't help. And if you did get a safe haven, it would probably be a distance away.
I have
How about
a
this?
question.
I'll give you a percentage chance on it. I'll give you a I'll give you a 25% chance that you actually have some asset within the area that you can use. Okay. So let's see. Oh.
Do I get a 25% chance?
You have the same thing?
Yeah, actually, I have the exact same background.
Okay. No, you don't have it.
Okay.
You rolled a 67, you got a 56. So I was trying for a 25 or lower.
Go. Well, it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Let's say if we can infiltrate the building stealthily, we do that, and then we try to dispatch guards if we come across them quietly.
Okay. That's right, Jack.
Fuck off,
Don't get down the fucking hole.
Stray cat.
All right, so
Bonaparte, you're not a cat. God dang it.
on the
No.
manhole, you turn. There's a handle right in the center of it. If you turn it one way, it'll unlock it, and you can pull it up. Smells awesome down there, by the way. So you jump down in there.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask a question and also make like a kind of crazy suggestion of something to do. And the question that I was gonna ask is, we've got a high profile target that we're looking for. Are we looking to extract him, or are we looking to take him out? Extract, okay. And then my crazy sort of plan was to see if any of the engineers and or people who know land vehicles could set up a vehicle to essentially
Be our getaway.
move towards some of these people, like sort of away from the building, like to make a distraction, because I have demolitionist tools. So I wondered if I could try and rig up one of the detonators to essentially have this thing go out, make a huge explosion and distraction, and see if they can see if that
trying to make
distracts them enough.
a vehicle-borne IED. Huh?
Yeah, kind of. It's a crazy idea, but I was wondering if that would help us to like,
She's
avoid
the
this
idea
door
lady.
and just
Alright.
sort of like run to where we need to get to.
Okay, so make a investigation roll for me. Try and find a vehicle that you can park. So you can get started.
19. Or actually, I'll give you advantage if I can assist.
I got 23.
Okay, so you find a vehicle. Takes you a little bit of parts. Deduct 10 credits out of your holdings, and you're able to use 10 credits worth of stuff you have on you, and you get it rolling. What do you guys use for mechanical stuff? Do you guys have like engineering?
Yeah, we have engineers tools.
I didn't hear you. Is it repair skill?
Yeah, got repair and engineering skills, engineering tools.
Yeah, you gotta turn up your mic, man.
Okay,
sorry.
so
I
okay, so
got
roll your
engineering
engineering
tools.
skills. Roll your engineering tools up for me.
Okay. Oh, that's not terrible, but not really good. 17.
Can I
Okay,
assist?
yeah, that's fine. That's fine because it's not that hard. As much knowledge as you have, it's not going to be that hard for you. So, you are lucky enough to find a Bluetooth inside of, or something like that, inside of the vehicle. Hey, what's going on, Cameron? All right. So, what kind of character did you make?
I was trying to make a mercenary Twi'lek Mandalorian. I don't know if I don't know the time period. I was looking at the book that was on the Facebook page. So I don't know if you guys are doing pre-war, post-war, whichever.
I just kind of like in between.
Yeah, Old Republic or New Republic?
Kind of like
It was-
Republic.
Yeah, didn't we decide that it was going to be before the first movie, like episode
Yeah.
1, before episode 1?
Before episode 1? Okay, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, so if you want to be a Mandalorian, that's cool. You're probably not going to get their armor. You'll probably have to start with whatever armor you get, but you can't get it later. And so, did you already have it made up, or?
Kind of. I used the D&D Beyond D&D Beyond app and some 5th edition app to make them up. I used I think it's like a fighter because they seemed mercenary and fighter seemed equivalent when I looked at the stats and everything.
Okay, so we'll help you with that later.
Okay.
What kind of weapon were you looking to use? Like a blaster rifle?
Blaster, like a blaster pistol and a vibroblade.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the stats on that real quick.
Okay.
And we'll keep rolling, and I'll get you updated on what we're doing.
Sure thing. Let me get to a page real quick so I can remember all this. Rosie, where'd I leave my shit?
BRB, LOL.
Okay.
Oh, for Christ's sake, god dang it.
Man, Matt, we wanted to hear that. What the fuck?
Wait, what? I missed something.
I was eating French fries and enjoying the show. I'm sorry. I should have told you guys that I was bringing him in. He was trying to get in, and I didn't know if he got in or not. But, all right.
Yeah, no.
So,
We shouldn't
all
have the
right,
white
I'll
chick
unmute
driving.
him.
Hey, dude, you're muted. Matt muted you. You might want to unmute you. It's in the top. Yep, there you go.
There we go.
Gooch.
Okay, so on the UAG channel, were you able to get in the Discord?
Yes, I was.
Okay, so let me look and see if I can find you real quick.
CXL_27.
Cool. Number one.
I think you have to be friends to be able to add someone to a group. To a
That's
group
not a problem.
message.
We'll send you a friend request, and then we can get you in the Discord, okay?
Awesome. I apologize if I'm interrupting. I've just been trying to find the I got back from ever since before I was going to get back from deployment.
You're good,
Okay.
man. Honestly, we're all learning this thing because it's new.
Yeah.
We're learning as we
Yeah.
go.
The Jubei thing?
Yeah. That's me.
I saw the original Reddit post on it. It's looked really cool and well thought out and everything. But it looks like they're still learning on it too.
Let's see.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. So, fine. Oh, I sent you a friend request
All right.
on Discord. I mean, you just have to accept it.
All right, I accepted it.
All right, I'll get you in this thing now. I'm having difficulties here. Not you, me. When you guys add them real quick, because I'm having that fucking brain fart. Oh,
And then will that be under the UAG channel in the Discord?
No, it's actually like a separate chat that we made
Oh, okay.
for this. Let's see.
It's full, that's why.
Is it? Is that what it is?
Yep.
Shit.
Unless you go premium, you can only get 10.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna kick Razbean because I think he's not even. I think he's just using Beandar anyways.
Damn, we're also replaceable to you.
That's right.
I'm hurt.
That's how you do it, huh?
That's how I do it.
Dick.
Just kick. Just kick me. Oh, I see it.
There it is.
I see how it is.
All right. Sure. All right. You're in the group now. Okay. So, you got to scroll up pretty far. You do this later. Right now, I'm just going to give you the stats for the gun. And then you can remake your character with the stuff that we're using.
Sure thing.
It's not really that much of a big difference. Actually, it probably is the same shit anyways. I'll give it to you later. Anyways, the stats for the so blaster pistol, it does 1d4 radiant. And it's dex based, like use your dex modifiers to add for your attack roll.
All right, 1d4 radiant plus dex mod for attack.
Yeah. And then you said a vibro blade, right?
Yeah, vibro blade.
It does 1d6 slashing. And you can either use your dex or your strength for the modifier.
Okay, cool, yeah.
And we're level 2, so...
Yeah, so go ahead and make yourself level 2 also.
You get a fighting style, so you get defense. You can defense, dueling, sharpshooter, or 2-weapon fighting.
All right, so you said it was defense or 2-weapon?
Defense, dueling, sharpshooter, or 2-weapon fighting.
Was dueling the one where if you have one hand you get an advantage or something like that?
If you're wielding a weapon in one hand and no weapon in the other,
Okay.
you get a +2 to damage.
All right, so I'll do dueling. So +2. All right, so I'll do dueling. So +2 to damage. So just building one at a time. I have to use an action to switch in between.
Something like that.
Yeah,
We'll let you figure that out. We'll get all that figured out later. So catch you up, okay? So
Yeah.
basically, when we first came in, you're looking for HVT, a high value target. You got dropped off 4 clicks away. They've done movement to where they're at now. We've already encountered one group of one patrol, which they took them out.
Mhm.
We are now at a smelter. That's a place that melts down metal and stuff. And we're basically reconning right now. So one of the a couple of the characters are trying to rig like a hover car, and basically to like a vehicle-borne IED to distract some of the, because there's like 9 mercs over there. 2 of them are snipers, 4 of them are heavy troopers or just regular troopers, and 3 of them are like scouts, rogues basically. And so they're trying to come up with a plan on how to distract them so they can get into the building, because inside the building itself there's access to some tunnels, which is what we're going to use for getting down to where the HVT is, because it's underground a little ways away.
All right.
So I'm going to say that from the very beginning, basically what happened was you have this merc captain. He's actually a Mandalorian named Cal Scarada. He owns a ship. It's basically a transport that he's basically a freighter that he converted into a troop transport. And on each side of the ship, there was these 2 boxes, basically that hold 10 troops on each side. They had like zip lines. It's kind of like fast roping. They had this little harness, with a quick release. So one part of the group was on one side, and the other part of the group was on the other side. Because we had another person that came in just a little bit late. And so what happened was the group that was on the right side, which is the side that you're going to be on, that we were on, you guys ran to the right for cover, and right about that time, a huge hover tank came around and blew you guys up. Okay,
Nice.
I'm gonna say that you survived. Same thing with the other character, and that you just kind of ran and caught up with us. Okay, you just basically followed the corpses and shit like that. So, so you guys are all sitting there, getting this vehicle ready, and this guy comes around the corner. So, if you want to go ahead and introduce your character to everybody.
Sure thing. My character be like I said, a Twi'lek Mandalorian. Is it mercenary or bounty hunter? That's the class. Is the same as fighter.
Okay.
I think mercenary. Yeah.
Mercenary.
Yeah, mercenary. So I just did Mandalorian Twi'lek named Zav. Young dude just trying to make it, and do whatever needs to be.
Just make it, man. Just make
There
it.
you go. Okay.
Alex is crazy.
That's cool. All right. So his name is Zads.
XAV, Zav.
Oh, Zav. Okay. All right. So you guys are over there working on the vehicle. So you get everything rigged up, and Zav comes around the corner. Ragnar, you know this guy. He was on the other side with you, and you thought that he had got blown the hell up by the freaking turbo laser tank and shit. Apparently not. He is alive. So, yeah. So you're the first one to notice him as he comes around like the corner of a building where you guys are working on this vehicle.
It is a pleasure to see that you're alive, Zav.
It's good to be here. That tank was crazy, but let's not do that part again.
No,
You okay? You got any injuries?
I seem pretty okay. Just kind of shaking a little bit. I'll be all right after we finish this and take a nap and everything.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that one.
I don't think we will have time for a nap anytime soon, but if the plan goes as expected, then we should be out of here sooner than later.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys, you
Boy.
finish.
Never
Finish.
organic.
What?
It's okay. You got Bonaparte with you, Hat. Come on.
Yeah. So, if you guys will, real quick, go ahead and introduce your
What did the
characters.
droid say?
We'll get back to that in a second, okay? Can everybody introduce their characters?
No!
Yes. I will mute your ass. Just give me a second, all right?
Don't introduce it. I
All right.
introduce you.
All right. Alex number 2, introduce your character to Zav for me real quick.
All right.
That way he just knows who you
Yeah.
are.
So I'm playing Pickett. He is an Arcanian offshoot. He's missing a hand. One of it's robotic. And he is an engineer, kind of playing as the medic. He's a pod racer. And he's got a little droid friend. He's very rusty and out of date in last gen. His name is Bonaparte. And he's currently strapped to our other friend because he is quite slow.
All right.
All right. Dill?
You'll see over by a vehicle that she's getting the engineers to look at. There's a bright purple sort of woman. She's got like pupilless red eyes, and she's sitting sort of like taskmastering over them and making sure they're doing all right, and pulling out what looks to be some explosives at the same time. She's got some decent looking gear on, and she's got long black hair sort of tied up. She looks really unimpressed with everything, just always. And if you ask her or try to introduce yourself, she will let you know that her name is Nilya Karaniban.
Oh, dear God, is there a nickname?
But everyone just calls her Carowin. And yeah, that's her.
And that's Jack.
Yes.
Her cat. All right. Matt?
Hello.
Why? Why,
Matt's a Jawa. That's fine.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm the engineer that's doing bulk of the work.
Okay, hurt.
All right.
I'm hurt. I feel attacked.
Okay, then we have the other.
That's
we have the
fine.
other.
You're
Alex.
engineer of our hearts, Alex.
I fix your body.
Body and soul.
I fix your gun. I fix your body.
Okay, whatever.
Then we have Hat, which is played by the other Alex.
Yeah, he's kind of older mechanical model, but he's bigger built than most droids. He's standing there with a blaster rifle and just standing in so that he can see everyone all at once and looking up for danger. Though he one of his eyes is flashing with the other with Bonaparte, the droid that's on his back. They're communicating.
All right.
And then we have Sandra, finally.
Finally. My name is Sandra. Hi. And I'm playing Ragna Nahila. She is a Miraluka, so she does not have eyes, but technically you would not really know that, kind of, because you don't know what's underneath the cloth. So you could just assume she's blind, but at the same time, she can see using the Foresight or see with the Force. She's a Guardian Jedi, but has not revealed herself as a Jedi just yet, since her background is an undercover agent and she hasn't used the Force or made any implications thus far. or used her lightsaber for that matter.
Okay, so
Um,
hasn't revealed Jedi.
Yeah, and yeah, she's basically she can sense if a Jedi or a Sith is near, and she can see and read, just like any other human,
Oh,
just using the foresight. That's her,
Alright.
and she's got white hair that you can see, and the only expression you can probably see is every now and then like her lips curling into a smile or like reacting just with her mouth, really, because you don't
Oh.
have the reactions from the eyes because they're covered.
Mouth
All right.
reaction. Awesome. Okay, Will.
Yeah, if you ask Romulus his full name, he will say, or he will tell you that his full name is Romulus. I wish a motherfucker would. He is much like any of the other party members. He carries a blaster carbine. It doesn't appear that he's wearing armor. Although if somebody were, if you were to inquire about it, he'd say he doesn't need it. He doesn't give off any indications as to what his specialty might be. So he pretty much just looks like another hired gun.
All right. No indicative specialty. And is he? If I remember right on the Facebook, is he Arcanian or Jis? I can't remember.
He's Arcanian.
Okay.
He's a half-breed.
Nice. Me too. But
Okay.
like, what
So-
was if you don't mind, what was the Jawa's name, or are we just calling him Matt?
Utedi.
Who they
No. It's not his name.
I'm
Sorry, can't help it.
I'm just happy to hear fucking Matt laugh. Holy fuck.
And Alex, what was the battle droid's name? I didn't catch that one.
Asshat.
Okay.
Hat was heavy assault tactician.
Trooper, yeah.
Trooper.
Heavy assault trooper, so just hat for sure.
You know what? I'm just gonna drop the fucking initiative list, and then you have all the names.
And there you go.
Well,
There you go. That's the old list, so feel free.
Exclude mercenaries.
Yeah, nobody's
mercenaries.
saying it's mercenary.
Maybe fucking.
And
Bonaparte,
here's
second
mercenaries,
place
turns
mercenary.
around, sees a giant group of bad guys. Say hi, guys.
And this
Yeah.
one dude is actually literally called mercenaries in plural.
That is awesome.
okay, so vehicle's
Do you want
done.
me to roll demolition tools to install the explosives?
Yes, I do. Now that you remind me, please don't roll a 1.
Oh boy.
I back
Another
up.
organic showed up.
Oh, there's a one in it. I rolled an 11, so I got 17 again.
Okay, that'll work. Yeah, you know how to use demolition, so it's not really that big. So yeah, you run a wire from the little Bluetooth thing or whatnot to the thermal detonator, and you bypass shit, and you set up a little macro in your data pad, so that way all you have to do is hit a button and it'll explode. And as far as controlling it, you're able to hack into the computer of the vehicle, and you can control it from where you're at. But you don't have a camera for it, so you'll actually have to have line of sight and drive it by sight. So,
Oh, the robotics.
so what are we doing? Are we jumping in the sewer and you guys are distracting them that way, or are you guys just
Driving a bomb.
driving a bomb up to them and then it's
And then
Yeah.
distraction.
I would get ready to like inspect like one or two of those
Oh, I thought it was-
vehicles.
I thought it was just a distraction. And then, like, while they're staring at the big explosion, we run the faster way than instead of going through the sewer. I thought that's what we were doing.
That was sort of my plan, but
Yeah, I thought that's what Pepper Lady decided to go with.
Agreed.
okay. All right,
I mean,
so
that works for me. I don't have a problem with that.
I don't.
who is driving the vehicle?
What vehicle is it?
It's a hover car, basically.
Okay.
How many seats are in it?
There's one giant bomb seat.
All right.
I
I
thought,
don't think
Bomb
anybody
seat.
wants to drive it.
I thought we were radio car it. I thought we were RCing it.
We are. I just want to know who's controlling it. Who's got it all
You are,
wired
Matt.
into one data pad or whatever.
Yeah, Matt, right?
Okay, so
Like, if it's intelligent
drive the car.
based, I'm good. But yeah,
yeah, I'm sure you drive it fine. I'm not gonna make you roll for it. So you drive the car over towards it. It's coming down the road, and you can see that all their interest is starting to become at this car. You see everybody starts taking positions behind cover and stuff and aiming towards the car.
Oh my God,
You
force car.
hear one of them yelling, "What the fuck is this? Are we expecting anybody?" And one of the other guys is like, "No, light that shit up!" And then they just start fucking unloading on this fucking car.
Do we go?
Yeah, so all 9 of them start opening up. The car is taking pretty significant damage. And you're thinking that if it takes too much damage, too much longer, it's probably going to explode before it gets there. So if you want to accelerate the car, you might want to do it now.
yeah, I'll do that.
And try.
When do I run?
Now.
Okay, go.
All right.
Just
So
as soon as it starts to explode, we need to be moving.
all right. So you hit the gas or the power. It fucking shoots forward pretty quickly, and there is one trooper down on the bottom level, and if you're pretty quick with the maneuvering, you could probably get the car up and over one of the barricades maybe, and maybe get close enough to explode near him. But I'm gonna have you roll I guess your engineering or whatnot. You're actually, what do you have? Engineering tools and what?
I have expertise in engineering, and I have all the other tools.
Okay, use the one you have expertise in. Just roll that, and we'll say that you see if you get high enough.
Natural 20 for a 28.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
Yeah, so you fucking hit the power, and this thing starts fucking flying down, and you're zooming in and out, bobbing and weaving, and you move this thing, and you bounce off a rock, and it kind of stumbles where it's like up in the air, and the right side of it is pointing towards the ground, and you
Technically, that would
you
have been
maneuver the
secure.
power a little bit, and it actually shoots, and it drives right into the trooper and explodes.
Yeah. Okay.
Go, 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 go.
Carlin's just like maneuver, like motioning with her hands. Go, go, go.
All right, so I'm gonna say that you all have advantage on your stealth as you're moving towards getting into the building.
Yeah.
Everybody, roll me a stealth check.
Didn't roll crap.
I got 17.
Are we rolling a 20 for stealth?
Did you say we had advantage on the stealth?
Yes.
Okay. I got another nat 20 for 24.
Nice.
Wow, that's one stealthy Jawa.
No, not stealth. God damn it.
Yeah.
I got a 15.
Okay, that's fine.
I got 19 stealth, apparently.
Stop.
I can't type.
Okay, so you're all able to run, kind of hunched down, but quickly enough to get into the building, and they're all fucking running around and checking the thing. They're like, "Oh fuck, Pete, damn it,
Kill
he
the poor
cooked the
guy.
best. He's the only one that knew how to cook here. Fuck." They're all like, that's what they're only pissed about is because
We're gonna starve.
we gotta eat that fucking ration shit. Damn it! And then we do the rest. But you do notice that another sniper pops out of cover somewhere else, and and you hear another voice with a little bit more authority perk up. He's like, "What the fuck is happening out here? God damn it! Where's Pete? Ah, shit! What the hell are we gonna eat now? Damn it! He sounds pissed. And they all fucking just like start yelling at each other. Why would you watch it? Fuck. So you guys get into the building, and you follow a map. It takes you about 5-10 minutes to get downstairs, and you get to a locked gate. But it has like it has an electronic lock to it. The gate itself is made out of really. Okay, Dick. Let me finish talking. All right. So it's really heavy Durasteel, and then he just sticks his card in it and presses a button and it opens. And whatever, Matt. So it opens, and you all go through. There is like a little trolley car that you all can jump on, and fucking it'll take you down. You notice that you guys are descending though. It's going. It looks like it's a mine, basically a mine shaft. So,
Oh, you know what they say. She got the gold mine. I got the shaft. Let's go.
Alright. Oh god. Who's going first? I don't have a light.
Romulus will go first.
I can go first because I don't need a light.
Yeah.
I'll just go ahead and check it out. Perception.
Yeah, let's let the blind chick go first. That sounds good.
The blind chick has a +7 to perception. Okay. God fucking damn it.
Blind chick doesn't care about darkness.
And that's a natural 20, so 27.
Suck a dick.
Zav will follow the blind lady with that roll.
Hey, you know what they say, the blind leading the blind, etc., etc.
For some reason, I trust her wholeheartedly. I don't know why. I just
Sandra,
feel like I should.
So, Sandra, you don't see shit. That's fine.
Dick.
All right, so
fucking dick. God
I'm
damn.
gonna smack you with a bag of dicks. Anyways,
Ow.
Go ahead. No.
Stop.
I sort of know where you live. Okay,
No.
so you guys jump in the cart, head down the rails. You're traveling probably about 15 minutes, and you can see light ahead. Other than that, it's been pretty much dark. There is a light on the cart itself, but it doesn't light up only about 20 feet ahead of you. Just that we have enough time to stop or whatever. But yeah, so with that perception roll, you can see that there's one person on the side, right where the cart stopped. You see some dude right there smoking a cigarette. It looks like. Yeah. So, and you guys are probably about 150 feet away.
Do I sense any force wielder presence?
No.
All right. So she's gonna point out what she's seeing, and there's a guy to the right. You said.
Yeah, you see one guy sitting on the platform smoking a cigarette.
Okay. So she's gonna.
Target.
Huh?
Yeah, that's the target.
Yeah, so she's gonna point that out, but quietly, and just make like motions with her hands, saying like pointing at that guy, and silently taking out her new heavy blaster pistol, taking aim.
Okay.
How far away is he?
Well, now he's probably about 100 meters. You guys are moving pretty decent pace.
I'm just gonna lift up my blaster rifle.
Okay, so everybody can get off a shot, and then see where it goes.
18.
Do we have like a picture of this dude?
Of the guy on the platform?
Just our target. Like, I don't know if that would be on my data pad or anything.
Oh, not yet.
That's
I-
18 to hit with disadvantage or range.
Weren't we supposed to extract the target, not destroy him?
But that
Yeah.
is not the dude, right?
No, that's not the target.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's just a guard or something. Or like
Oh, I thought this was
This-
this
Yeah,
was
I
a black
thought
guy.
this was the target.
Oh, I
the
thought
dude
this
that
was
we have to
the guy.
expect is not like just chill in the fucking sewer. Oh no, we're
You
not.
don't know his life.
Yeah. Maybe I do.
Okay.
So 18
So,
to hit at
yeah,
disadvantage.
Yes, I heard you. Roll your damage.
Okay, wasn't sure.
Subtract 3.
And that is 9 radiant damage.
Okay.
So,
All right.
max
So
damage.
who else is shooting?
I am.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
21.
Yeah, that'll hit. Roll your damage.
Bonk. Just hurls himself at it.
Yeah, that sounded like Hat just walking.
Just-
So this guy's gonna have a bad day. 11.
oh, damn.
Okay. Anybody else firing?
Yeah.
I got an 8. I didn't have to make the disadvantage roll. I rolled a 2.
Okay. So you didn't hit.
19.
That'll hit. Roll your damage, Mac.
Poor guy, he was just smoking.
It's 8 points of radiant damage.
All right. Zav, what'd you roll?
That is a 1d4 plus my dex is.
No, you got to roll to hit.
Oh, roll to hit.
D20. Yeah, roll your d20 and then add your dex modifier and your proficiency bonus.
Right, I rolled 14. And then a 14 to hit and a 12. 1d4 plus dex, which is 9 dex. So, and then plus 2, so 15.
Okay, so what'd you roll on your d20?
That's what I rolled the 15 on.
Okay, so you got a 15.
Or
Then
14,
you-
14, I'm sorry.
All right, you rolled a 14. Then you add your proficiency bonus, was usually a plus 2, and it's a
Okay.
16. And then you add your dex bonus, which is what?
Dex bonus 9.
That's
Thank you.
It's minus 1.
Okay, so he got what? 13?
No, 15.
15. All right, so that's good enough to hit. So roll your damage, which is a d4.
All right.
Then you can add your dex. Well, a d4 minus 1.
D4 minus 1, so 3.
All right.
It's poor
Okay,
dude.
so out of the 4 shots or 5 shots they were shooting, 4 of them connected. They all pretty much he's takes a drag and lights his face up, and he looks to the left as he sees this cart rolling up with all these people. And right about that time, you guys destroy his face with radiant energy, and he just falls.
Poor dude, he was just on a smoke break.
We
Don't
don't
should
smoke.
know.
Smoking is bad.
kills.
Yeah. And with
Smoking
that,
kills? You said that just now. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So their perception roll to hear this, the bad guys rolled a nat 20. So now
Run!
you hear this fucking siren or the klaxon go and fucking you start hearing voices and running, but you just stop right in front of the platform.
Time to go, time to go, time to go.
All right, so roll initiative.
Crap.
And please write your names in front of your thingy so I can copy that.
I'm gonna be a jerk then.
Oh god damn it. I need to learn those. I know. Give me a fucking break.
I rolled kind of low.
That's okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Just throw my
Why
phone
do you
at
do this? Why do you do this to me?
Please do it for every single initiative roll.
No.
That is the correct format for initiative. No.
You know. Oh, so I gotta put my full name too, not just
No,
my nickname.
no.
God dang
Oh
it.
my
Okay, I
fucking
guess.
god. No, no, Dale. What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
We had to.
How to mob Sandra?
She had to do it.
Niliakarunibin.
God
still can't say
fucking
it.
damn it, tall cow. What the fuck?
Yep.
Honestly, if I
I'm
just
never
say
gonna say this ever again. I'll just write your real names. Fuck it.
Pat. Alex. Alex too.
Would it help you
This
if I
is
said
making
it?
things so much more complicated.
So much.
Would you feel happier if I said all their names in my robot voice?
What
Please,
robot?
yeah.
It's just you talking
Yes.
monotone.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Hooray.
And the first session is going well.
And everyone went along with it. Just everyone is like, "Fuck you, Sandra. Here you go." Do you have Betty's initiative too? I forgot to pick it. I knew it.
It's okay.
The only one who did not write his entire name.
Well, that was before the whole thing
Yeah.
started.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I have anything extra to add to that. Just a 6.
Yeah, that's the second number is your dex. So I already added that. So it's for you 6.9. I got that already.
Okay, cool.
What's the baddie's initiative?
Working on that right now.
Okay, work faster and smarter.
Oh, I can write all this shit out if you want.
No.
Okay, be nice.
Oh my god,
We're up against mermen.
I was about to type Rev Jack
Man, I didn't bother
because I keep seeing Rev Jack's picture. I'm like, what?
Oh no, we are against more organics.
Rip.
I would not want to fight Rev Jack.
I might fuck you guys up with Red Jack.
How do you write lieutenant? I don't fucking know.
LT, just put LT.
No.
I know what it is. You guys know what it is. LT.
No, I don't.
It's spelled really weird.
I got it.
LT is not proper
Everybody
authorization.
calm down. I got it.
Hey, it's right there.
I had it. Oh no, I had it.
I-
Stop. Don't you fucking go ahead and spell that. I already typed it.
Lieutenant.
As you can notice, Cameron, we like to fuck with Sandra a lot.
Whoops.
That is basically just you.
Me and Alex.
I agree, so no such thing.
I think I'm done.
Okay. Thank you.
I didn't forget
Thank you,
anyone.
Sandra.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Appreciate it. You're awesome.
Okay.
Love you.
You did a really
Yeah.
good job.
I appreciate you.
Yay!
Yay.
All right, Sandra. Now shut up. No.
Back in the corner.
All right.
Alright.
So,
Go fuck myself now. Bye.
oh, hello. Good deal. Okay. So, walked into that one. Okay, so, Romulus, the cart stops. You are staring at the hole that used to be the dude's face. He's got a back to cancer. He's got a back to canister on his hip.
He's got back
He's got
cancer.
a heavy blaster in a holster, and it looks like he's got 2 Eclipse and 1 thermal detonator. He's got some really nice fucking like Wookiee boots too, but that's really kind of weird. It's kind of dark, and so you can hear
A vacuum cleaner.
Okay, I was wondering, I was like, is that fucking robots? What the hell? So this gigantic fucking vacuum cleaner comes down the hall with fucking laser beams attached to it. That's right.
TPK, guys. TPK, first game.
Yeah, so you're looking at the platform, okay, and it's probably about 20 feet long, and it's probably about 40 feet wide or deep. And in the center at the back wall, there's a hallway, okay? In between that space, there's some chairs and stuff like that and some crates. But other than that, you don't see anybody, but you can hear running footsteps from the hallway back there. It kind of echoes in here because it's underground. Behind you, there you see another cart, And on the other side, there's the same size room on the other side, except on that side, there's a door where the hallway is. And it looks like it's boarded up.
So is there cover anywhere?
Yeah, you can step down and use the platform as cover, or you can move up ahead. There's a couple crates in there, but the amount of crates is not going to equal as the amount of people that are looking for cover. So some of you are going to have to stay here and get cover back there, or you can move up. There's three crates that will give you good cover. Or if you can make it and dash, you can dash to where the hallway opening is, and maybe stop it from there.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is strip the dude of his heavy blaster pistol, his 2 Eclipse, and his thermal detonator, and his back to tank, his med kit. And
I just hit on med kit.
Okay, I'm getting a lot of feedback. Hang on a
Okay,
second.
who's got the vacuum?
I think that's
Not me.
It's Cameron, I believe.
Hey,
I'll take the
Cameron.
vacuum.
Well,
Oh yeah, then I'll okay. So use the heavy blaster pistol because then I can add my strength.
oh
to the
no,
tank.
I was gonna mute you for a little bit until it's your turn because
yeah.
the vacuum is a little loud. We're
No,
getting
I
a
was,
lot of feedback.
I was making a note to the party because you suck with that light pistol.
I apologize.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah, give him the heavy pistol. It always helps.
Wasn't there only one?
Yeah, that was the only one.
Didn't I take that?
Yeah, but we got one off of the
That was
guy
before.
that has no face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You go ahead and take it.
All right, so the blaster pistol, the heavy blaster pistol does 1d6 radiant. You can either use your strength or your dex mod for it.
Okay.
And the ammunition is 30/120.
That's the range, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the range. Okay, and it just has a reload feature, and so that's about it.
You said the range. What was the range again? I apologize.
30/120.
30/120. All right.
Yeah.
Clear.
Okay.
So as I was saying, I'm going to strip the dude of his heavy blaster, his 2 Eclipse, his med kit or back to tank, and his thermal detonator, and I'm going to toss him to the new guy.
Okay.
Because
How
he
about we
didn't
just?
get in on any of the loot.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, why don't you just undo his belt and just throw him the belt? It has all
That'll
that shit
work.
on it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, if it's a utility
Yes, sir.
belt, he's just going to undo the
Yeah.
utility belt and throw it at him. Say,
Yeah.
just holler at him, catch, and then for I guess his main action, he'll hold fire, and we'll be looking for a target to come into range. And as soon as he sees one of the bad guys, that's when he'll take his shot. He's taking cover behind the platform. If other people want to move up because they've got blasters which have a closer range necessity, then that's fine with him. And yeah, that'll be his turn.
All right. Pat.
All right, I'm gonna get out from the platform. I'm gonna walk over to the furthest crate away from me.
Okay.
Anything to shoot at?
Not yet. He's still here running. And you hear somebody issuing commands. But they're not. Nobody's showed their face yet.
Then I will hold my action to shoot when they come around the corner.
Okay, so you see the lieutenant poke his head around the corner. You two that are holding action, you can make a shot.
All right. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Did you skip me? Is that a possible thing here? Did that just
No.
happen?
Stop, stop. They had held actions, and they were before you.
Yeah, and the lieutenant moved before I did.
Yes, he did, because he doesn't like you.
Fuck this guy.
Okay, all right. You were gonna hold your action anyways, right?
Me?
Because nobody. Yes, because nobody
Yeah, I
was there.
fucking would have, so I get a shot as well, right?
Right. So I'm gonna go down the line. Okay. So Romulus, make your attack.
Yeah, I got a 19.
Okay. That'll hit his face. Yeah.
Okay, it's 11 points of radiant damage.
Okay. He takes it in the face. Okay. Hat.
Hat's gonna roll a 23.
Hits.
For only 5 damage.
And Ragna hits with a modified 20. Don't say no.
No.
And really, guys.
You roll a 20.
That's gonna be 7 radiant damage to the face.
Okay. What'd you roll for a damage, Hat? I didn't catch it.
5.
Okay. Okay. So he pokes his head out. 3 blaster bolts smack him in his face. I'm gonna have him make a fucking con save to avoid to see if he can actually see still. No, so you guys blow both his eyeballs out and his nose off.
Okay.
He's like ha ha ha. Right? So he pulls his face back away from the edge over there. And Carolyn, your turn. He is no longer a target, but you hear him in the hallway coughing and coughing, kind of, sort of scruffing. Yeah, he's scruffing. That is now a word for Star Wars scruffing. It's when your fucking face is all fucked up with laser bolts. Okay. So, Carolyn, what do you want to do?
God, I hate it when people start scroffing at me. She's gonna jump out and run behind one of the crates and take out her pistols and ready yourself to shoot anything that comes around the corner.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. So, next person is Pickett. You're in the same situation.
How far is the corner from me? Or from us?
Well, if you're still down by the cart, so it's from you. It is probably about 50 feet away.
50. Okay. And so I'm like in the rear of the group, right?
No, you're still at the cart. It's just that's how far it is. The room is 40 feet long. Okay, and then the hallway is 10 feet long until there's a corner where the lieutenant got his face scoffed, and then so that's basically it.
I'm just confused where I am in this situation. Am I with the group? Is the question.
Yes. You're with the
Okay.
group.
Sorry.
Everybody is around you saying, "Alex, where the fuck are you going?"
I don't know.
I don't either.
Yes. I will prep. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, that was complicated.
It wasn't, but it's okay. All right. Toll call.
I will go to the place where I have cover and is 60 feet from the entryway, so I can fire a missile at whoever comes through.
Okay. So, Zav, hold on, I'll mute you, dude. Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Yep.
Okay, so basically, what you can do is hold your action until the mercenaries come out, and then everybody can start shooting at them because there's nothing in the hallway. There's nothing to shoot unless there's something else you want to do. If you want to move up to some other kind of cover or whatnot, you can do that now. But other than that, really the only thing left to do is hold your action.
Sure. Is there any cover that's a little bit closer up?
Yeah, you can move up probably about 20 feet, and there's another one of these crates, and you can get behind it.
All right. Yeah, I'll do that and then hold my action until I see someone to hit with the blaster.
So you do that, and so now it's mercenaries' turn. So mercenaries, at the end of the hallway, you see this tiny little mirror poke out from from the fucking around the corner, and you hear something like, looks like there's 4 or 5 of them.
It's a firing squad.
Yeah. And he's like, then you can hear the merc say, well, we got to get them killed off because we're getting paid to do this, and fuck it. He's like, here, give me a couple grenades. And
shit.
So you see 2 hands come around and chuck grenades down the hallway. They roll out, and
Can I try and fire at their hands while they're like trying to throw it at?
you sure can. I was gonna ask you if you wanted to. Okay,
The
so
badass you're meant to be.
there you go. So go for it.
23 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Yes.
Modify 20.
That'll definitely hit.
That's going to be a 22.
That'll hit too.
Do we all take shots? Because
I'm
then
so confused.
that's gotta be a 21.
I am confusion. What are we shooting?
Just roll.
Shooting hands right now.
I'm just gonna roll.
It's
Okay.
called suppressive fire.
All right. That's a 21
Okay.
at 9 damage.
That's
Hold on,
10.
All right. What'd you roll to hit, Alex?
I
10.
haven't shot yet.
Okay, so yeah, Alex, you missed.
Okay. Story of my life.
That's okay.
I'm gonna wait for the inevitable grenade.
Okay, so you all shoot. Are you all shooting the same hand, or just whatever hand you can get?
First hand that pops out, she's gonna try and shoot it. Hopefully after he's already like pulled the pin, so that it like rolls back to him.
Okay, so Dell, what'd you roll for damage?
I rolled 8 radiant damage.
Okay. All right. He's gonna roll a strength check, and that is going to fail. He drops the grenade. Matt, which one are you shooting for? The same one? I'm not sure.
The other one?
Okay. So you did hit it. Roll your damage for the rocket.
Yeah, 5 damage.
Okay. All right. Who else did an attack? Will, right?
Yeah, I did, Romulus did an attack. He got 11 points of damage.
Okay. Which one were you aiming for? The first one or the second one?
Aiming for the first one, probably. He's the one that would be seen.
Okay. He already dropped his. And we got one more attack, right? We got Zav.
And
Zav. And you.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you rolled, you hit. Which one were you attacking, Sandra? The first one or the second one?
I would actually, yeah, I don't know.
All right. I'll roll. I'll roll.
Well,
Don't worry about
No, the
So you
first
roll the
one
second
then.
one.
No, the first
Stop.
one.
No.
No. No.
Okay.
I thought Rom, Hat, and Ragnar had already had their reactions against
No,
the lieutenant.
Ragnar didn't have a reaction.
No,
that
we
was
held action.
Or has
Yeah, they
action,
held-
yeah.
Held action uses your reaction though.
Is it?
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
I did not realize that. So, yeah.
Same here.
That's right.
Well, then no damage.
Sorry.
Hey, it's all good.
Oh, the Canadian. Sorry.
Okay. So, Zav, go ahead and make your attack for me.
Sure thing. I rolled the 13 hit.
Was that
No,
plus
not
your strength modifier in that? Or was that
Uh,
just 13 on the dice?
That's just 13 on the dice. My strength
Okay.
mod on here is it the strength score or the strength mod?
The
The
mod.
strength mod.
I got a 0 for mod. So.
Oh, okay.
So you have one for your dex?
But your proficiency bonus would be 2. So that
He's
would
got
bring it
a
up to 15.
minus. He's got a -1 on Dex. So.
Yeah, so strength would still be better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You-
so
With the
proficiency
proficiency
plus
bonus.
Yeah.
proficiency plus 2, so 15 to hit. Then
Yeah, I'll say you hit. All right. So I'm going to say you hit the second one. Roll your damage.
6.
Okay. So I'll have him do a strength check. And he rolled exactly the same thing as the other guy. So, yeah. You guys shoot the shit out of the arms. They both drop their grenades. And it goes boom.
It goes up, boom, boom.
Find out what the damage on the third one did. Where are you, Mr. Grenade? Ooh. Oh, that's good. That's good damage right there.
3d6, and then 1d6 fire. Red down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Oh, there's healing grenades? What?
Yep.
I'm gonna make him now.
that's badass. Okay. So it's 12, 22.
I'm making that. I want it. Guys, take it! Explodes in a blue puff of smoke.
Ouch. Okay, so it does
Death.
31 points of damage,
Ha!
dropping the 2 grenades, and everyone that is within that area back there is now dead. So you're just 2 dull, and you see some body parts fly around and splatter, and that's it. The guys that are right there in that area are dead.
So I wants to know if he saw any helmets that would fit his head go by.
Say it again.
That wants to know if he saw any helmets that would fit a Twi'lek's head go by.
No. You'd have to.
Don't you guys
You'd
have
have
like
to move
big
over.
ass tentacles?
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, the big Twi'leku on the back.
Okay, so is anybody moving up to inspect?
No,
Suzanne?
Jack.
Yeah.
Just keep going, keep going. They already set off the alarm.
Romulus is going to go up there and start poking around the corner.
Okay, so you poke your head around the corner and you see a mess. There is 6 troopers there, and you see the lieutenant. Luckily, he had his hand over his face, so it wouldn't get damaged anymore. But his arm and his chest and one of his legs has been shredded, and everything else. But everybody else, they're all dead right here. The hallway continues on probably about another feet and turns to the right. So, you find. Are you doing a search?
Yes.
Okay.
On an investigation roll?
No, we'll just do a quick and dirty. So you find 60 credits on the troopers, and you find 50 credits on the LT. The weapons are all trash.
Any spare mags? Anything
You
like
find
that
2,
make it through?
yeah, you find 2 Eclipse or mags.
Any
And-
salvage general electronics.
You find a little data pad that's on the lieutenant. But it looks like the screen is broke, but you could probably still plug into it and download the data.
Okay, I'll grab it for later.
All right. You find a key card on the lieutenant also. And
So I take it. Is anybody up here except myself and Toll Claw?
I moved up.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
me
at least
too.
we have cover.
you find another thermal detonator, but it looks like it's damaged. And
Yeah, I ain't taking that shit.
Yeah, you kind of want to just like leave it alone. It looks like it's damaged to the point where you would have to fix it to use it, and I don't know if you really want to do that. So.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Somebody else wants to play with that, they can play with that far, far away from me. And
would it count as a mechanical object?
Yeah. No. I think you would have to use demolition zone because it's still a fuse and you have to fix it.
No, because of my repairs ability. As an action, I can use my engineering tools on any vehicle or mechanical object I'm familiar with. If I can, and I can repair them.
You have demolition skill?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll allow it.
I don't have. Someone else has the tools. I have proficiency.
That's fine.
Yeah.
okay, so I'm gonna hand the spare mags to Vax, or how do you pronounce your name again? Sorry.
Zav.
Zav. All right, I'm gonna hand the spare mags to Zav because I don't think he has that much ammo. And from there, I'm just going to move through to the end of the hall and cautiously check around the corner to make sure I don't get my face blasted off.
The grenade heals 10, or whatever that means. Because items usually have health.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So
all right.
I don't know if I repaired it to completely factory set, but it definitely is. I don't think it'll be unstable.
Yeah, I'll say that you repaired it enough to where it can be used. So you guys move on, and you get down the hallway. You guys probably roaming through this place for at least about half an hour. And you're going through hallways and shit, and you're just fucking searching, and finally you get to the last room, and you're all getting frustrated. You're like, what the fuck? This fucking thing, or this whatever it is, should be fucking down here, you know? What's your guys' passive perception?
17.
15.
9.
15.
13.
Perception is 15.
Okay. So everyone has a passive perception of 15 at least, right? I'm guessing you're all in a group anyways. So you guys start walking past this one wall in the last room, and you all kind of catch it at the same time. You see, and you're like, what the? And you look, and you can see a crack of light, and now you can make out a frame of a door, kind of, sort of. It's really good, really well made, but it looks like something is in between the door and it closes in against the wall, so it just left just a slight crack. And if you go up to the door, you can actually feel cool air pushing out of it. And so everybody, well, you guys can roll an investigation roll to see if you can find the mechanism to open it.
17.
All right, so you guys, everybody's
Pretty
searching the wall. Finally, one of you find where the wall is been worn a little bit, and you push in, and a button clicks, and the door slides. And inside is a little green man sitting cross-legged on a bed. And inside the room, in the roof, is this aquarium with this little salamander-looking thing. And Ragna and Romulus, when you walk in the room, you feel the force just leave you, like as if it wasn't there. All your awareness and everything like that you usually have with the force just disappears when you walk in the room.
So Ragna's blind.
Yeah, she's blind.
Oh,
So
wow.
you would be like, shit. So would you take a step back, and the force comes back to you and kind of like a punch in the face. You're like, oh, and you can see it again, but there's this blind spot in front of you in a circular motion, or in a circular area in front of you, and you just cannot see inside that bubble.
Well, she's gonna like hold herself. Like this is the first time she actually looks like she couldn't see, holding herself like intuitively with one hand at like a wall or something, and steps back like that. Like that would be pretty obvious to like whoever pays attention. And she would step back and examine the room from afar.
Pull yourself
So-
together, Ragna.
Mm,
Of course,
all right, so Mac's going to
Mac.
yes. Jebediah is going to
Jebediah.
yeah.
What?
Okay, so as I was supposed to say, Romulus is going to go ahead and step inside. He's going to have his blaster carbine ready, but he's going to take a look around.
Yeah, so you see this little green man on the bed, and that's all that's in this room is the bed and a little hole in the ground where he can relieve himself. And there's a sink with one knob, and you can see that there's some paper on just this tiny little like footstool where it looks like they allowed him to write some stuff down. But other than that, he's just him, and he's just sitting on the bed with his eyes closed. He looks like a really, really young version of like Yoda, kind of, sort of. He's got vestments with Jedi on him, and he opens his eyes and he says, "Hello, my name is Master Jubei."
Oh,
That's
Master
right,
Jubei,
fuckers.
it's nice to meet you.
Good afternoon.
Are you the target we're supposed to be extracting?
Says, "I would say so."
Well, I know,
so-
stupid question, because you're pretty much the only thing left alive in this place. Romulus will kind of look around, and like, yeah, pretty much the only thing left alive in here, besides us. Our job is to get you out of here, so if there's anything you need to collect, go ahead and grab it, and we need to get to the extraction point ASAP.
He says, "Yeah, I need to grab my lightsaber." So he walks past you and past everybody else, which he's only probably about, I think, 2.5 feet tall. And once he gets out of the bubble, you can see like him just kind of like straighten out. He breathes in real deep, and he's like, there it is. And he walks out the room, and one of the walls of the room, he points his hand at it, and you can see the wall just starting to crumble, like it's cracking and shit in like a circular fashion. And then he just pulls his hand back, and the whole wall rips off. And he chucks it off to the side. And there's, you see like 5 scientists in a lab, and they're all looking at you guys like with real wide eyes and open mouths, like, oh fuck. And you can see that they're in the stages of doing like autopsies to some humanoids. And he lifts his hand up, and all 5 of them lift up off the ground, and he makes a flick with his hand, and they all smack against the wall. And then he puts his hand out again, and he pulls, and this large metal cabinet rips off the wall inside there, and moves forward, breaking through shit. He basically rips the thing off, rips the door off, and inside is his fucking robes and his fucking lightsaber. He says, "I'm ready now." And he gets all of his stuff, and he says, "We should probably leave."
Think
Very impressive. Let's go now. Hopefully you can move a little bit faster than the portable trash can we have.
He says, "Sure." He lifts you off the ground and he starts running with carrying you. Does that suffice?
I think you could go a little faster, but this will work.
I'll find a car.
So he throws you down the hallway, and you bounce on your ass, and then he comes up. He's like, "How did that work?"
Oh, what? Sorry, did you do something?
Yeah.
She's just like perpetually not impressed.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyways.
remind me whenever
Alright.
you start carrying 400 pounds of useless metal.
So yeah. So you guys run through the complex again. And earlier you had found another exit way. It looks like another shaft that heads up on the other side, on the opposite side of where you guys had come down. So you move to that spot right there, and you go in the ramp.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but was there time to search that research or autopsy room or anything? Because I don't know what were they carving up. I mean, like, what were they performing autopsies on?
They were
Did they look like this Yoda dude?
No, they were just other humanoids.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully they're dead.
You'll find out. So anyways, the trolley's coming down, and Jubei says, "We have trouble coming." He says, "Prepare yourself," and this is where we're going to end the session.
Wow.
Cool.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning, so. And I gotta work. I gotta work, guys. So sorry.
Did we earn any XP for the hitting the grenades back?
Yeah.
And the car bomb. Don't forget the car bomb.
Car bomb was cool.
Yeah.
Poor Pete.
So, you'll get another 3 XP.
What?
And you get another inspiration.
So in total 4.
Yeah.
Total 4. What? Okay.
No, so in total that would be 4 because we got 1 experience from before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
1
So
plus
you level
3
up
is
twice,
4.
right?
Math. Quick math.
Oh god, I didn't do that.
Yeah, so we should all be level 3 now, I believe.
This is all happening so
Or
fast.
yeah, Zam would be
Zam
I have
was
no
level
problem
3
with
also.
that.
right.
Okay.
All
So with that, yeah. So next time we get a chance to play, you guys will be level 3.
Oh yeah.
So when you guys get a chance, go ahead and do your thing. Cam,
Yeah.
when you get a chance, man, the book for this shit that we're using, the conversion or whatever, is in the Discord app chat area that I gave you. Just look it up and redo your character with one of the classes in there if
Okay.
they don't have one that corresponds or whatever, and upgrade them to 3rd level.
Okay.
And if the starting gear has like a blaster rifle or something like that, that's fine. Go ahead and take it. That's fine with me.
Okay.
So, and
Yeah, I'll do that and do some research, and I'll hopefully not be as dumb next time.
No. It's not about
Yeah,
being
you're
dumb.
good. You're
All right.
good. You're
You're
good.
good. You know,
Yeah.
this is my first time running this Star Wars ship off of D&D 5e.
Yeah.
And first time we all played on this conversion, I think.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it went pretty well. So, you know,
I think so. I mean, you know, the learning curve for this particular one isn't as great, but it's still pretty steep to go from, you know, swords and boards to laser guns and you know, lightsabers. So it's
Yeah.
it's just a learning process. It's all good.
Okay.
I'm kind of glad I ran Star Wars D6 before, so I know a lot of shit about Star Wars shit.
Nice.
But
Yeah.
having the book for the conversions for the weapons and stuff helps. So it's not too bad. Could be worse.
Just got to find a
Sweet.
better character sheet that's
Uh-oh.
form fill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's some in the chat area, and you can find some other ones and whatnot.
Okay.
Guys,
Yes.
Yes.
should I take brawny or tough? when
Oh
I'm
my
doing
god, I
this?
thought that was an issue or something. I'm like, what's going on? Like, should I take this feed or that feed? I don't fucking know. I'm like, your house is on fire or something. God damn
Yeah,
it.
it could have happened.
What's brownie?
God dang it. No, I don't want to get into it. God damn it.
Anyway, I'll talk to you about it
All right. Have a good one, Chapo.
later. So I'm gonna start broadcast.